Welcome back to the Trauma Center. I am the one that has been traumatized during this whole ordeal. But welcome back to part 2. This will be chapter 2 of Trauma Center New Blood. If you're not familiar with this game at all, it's a surgery simulator. An anime one. And that's where we're at. The level 1-6 here was really difficult. I struggled here pretty good. And by the time I was done last night, my hands were pretty well cramped up and I couldn't really continue. So I'm guessing that's going to be like a reoccurring thing with this game. I'm going to try to at least get through chapter 2. But we'll see how that all goes here. If we're able to do that or not. How's it going, Juan Sebastian? Showing some love and hanging out with you, Unicorn. Very good, Juan Sebastian. Will you two enjoy your time together? Let's continue on here. And apparently you can play this game multiplayer. And it had like online functionality, but I'm not sure how that works in 2022 compared for a game in 2007 on the Wii. But maybe. You might have to do like a LAN thing, I'm not sure.
I can't believe I forgot it on my first day back. Oh, good morning,
I'm
Marcus.
a boomer when it...
Morning. What are you doing?
Billy at the reception desk, but he doesn't work here.
Damn it, Billy.
Well, it's been 3 years, so I can't say I'm surprised. All right, I'll go straighten things out.
Thought you're supposed to stay at your first job for life. Okay, hands aren't tired out yet. That's a good sign. We're like 2 minutes into the stream.
Hey, Dr. Russo. It's been a long time.
Hello, Dr. Blaylock. How was Montgomery Memorial?
What's going on, Nick? Popping in before work. Well, thank you for the lard popping in. Hope your shift goes well.
It was certainly challenging.
I have to admit.
So in the last episode, I didn't really touch on this. Was the good doctor here, the lady Dr. Blaylock, she unlocked her healing touch ability that the other doctor, Marcus, has. Dr. Marcus has.
I mean,
so that's the one I struggle at a bunch. So I think like storyline wise, it's like, oh, look how hard this is, and this is how you unlock your latent Saiyan powers or whatever. Let's see if we learn more magic as the game goes on. Thomas O'Mahony, how you doing? This hospital looks like where they grow clones for rich people, yeah. Steal their organs for them. Yeah, it's a little too high class for a hospital, isn't it?
That was 6 months ago.
Sorry.
With an automatic sprinkler system and like a golf course in the background, I can see where you would draw that conclusion.
After all, you were quite far from civilization. Oh, by the way, Professor Wilkins is expecting you to. He's waiting in his office on the 5th floor.
All right, we'll go see him.
I wonder why they asked you to return, seeing as how you've made little progress.
Shut up.
On your research.
Your backhanded
This hospital
comments.
must be busier than I thought. I hope you two live
Shove
up
it,
to your
doctor.
reputations. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
I see he's still as charming as ever.
At least you know what to expect.
How's it going, Michael Mervin? And he's naked. I mean, who doesn't perform their surgeries naked? What?
Welcome back. I've been waiting.
Look at the
for
monocle
you for
on
quite
you.
some time.
Yeah, it took me a while to decide.
My right eye is 20/20 vision, but my left eye 20/30 vision, so that's why I have a monocle on.
But the symptoms haven't progressed that far just yet.
How's it going, Master Chef? I'm doing okay.
In fact, I even make the rounds occasionally.
Gonna see if we can still get through a chapter of this game before my hands completely gnarl up
Of course,
like last
that's
time.
only for the time being.
Hey, Darth Maul.
What's this disease you're referring to?
Oh, I know what you mean, Darth Maul. We did
Relax, my dear.
operate on a few women last time.
The symptoms have temporarily subsided.
And I do know what
Once
you
I've
mean.
made the necessary arrangements, I'll explain my situation in greater detail. After all, this is a confidential matter, even within these walls.
He has a monocle. I'm sure he's trustworthy. He's got a monocle.
It's a secret?
Yes. You could say that I am both a patient as well as a research subject.
Are you like that guy that did the hair, the Spy Sperling, was it? The hair club for men who's But not only the CEO, he was also a
For
client.
now, I'd like you to resume your normal duties. I'm sure Rousseau will find something for you to do.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Harvesting
Well, we'll get
clones.
to
I
it
wouldn't
then.
be
Call if you need anything.
wouldn't be
Marcus,
surprised to find that out.
you went against my orders and ran off to Alaska. But in the end, you were forced to return here. I won't reproach you, as long as you accept your fate.
Is that what you want me to do?
Indeed.
Then I will do the opposite, Doctor. Yeah, he said he was a patient and
Hi,
a
Dr.
patient.
Blaylock.
Well, he just needs to be a little more patient then. He's not.
Oh,
He's
hello,
only been
Elena.
double patient. He's
Are
not
you starting
patient
today?
enough.
Yes, I am. I actually just returned from a brief vacation.
A
I
brief
need to hurry up and
vacation,
get back into the swing of things
like a
here.
nudist colony, but just like briefs instead.
And it's hard because there are so many new faces.
Valerie, are you in? We've got an operation to perform.
All right, let's
Are you
get in there.
serious?
Maybe use
Rousseau's
healing
committed to
magic if need be.
volunteering us. Nice guy.
If it
huh?
lets me willy-nilly
I
use
feel
healing
this is
magic.
just a taste of what's to come.
It might not let me do
All
that.
right, I'll go prep. Elena, can you assist?
Definitely. I'll start setting up immediately.
We just need more people with Cure 3 and Life 2, that's all. Got Dwayne Mayfield on the table here today. Weighing in at 151 pounds. Tumors have formed inside the left lung. The pus must be drained and the tumors extracted. Yeah, vacation from her briefs, that's correct.
Allow me to begin the briefing for today's operation. Well,
Oh, am I making you nervous? Just pretend I'm not here.
Yeah, I don't like it when you stand over me going... Yeah, that makes me nervous. Why
Please
wouldn't it?
continue, Elena.
How's it going, Rick James? What's up? Flamsterette, how are you? Last night's stream, because I just taken my sleeping pill. Oh, yeah, no worries. Split squad hockey games. Yeah, we're over by then. I hope you had a good
the
sleep.
patient is suffering from a putrefaction
Cody, how you
lung
doing?
abscess
Hello?
due to Staphylococcus aureus. Both the X-rays as well as the CAT scan support this
So we're
diagnosis.
removing some tumors from this guy's lung. The last operation we did last night was so difficult. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. But managed to stubborn through it like I tend to.
You have two objectives for this operation.
My hands didn't appreciate it.
Look for a shadow using the ultrasound.
I do
make
find
an
this game quite
incision, and
interesting,
drain
even
the
though
pus.
I get frustrated with it.
And of course, excise the tumor that's causing the problem.
Is there anything you'd like to add, Dr. Rousseau?
Oh, no. I'll merely be observing.
We'll try not to disappoint you.
No, I'm gonna try to disappoint you. Okay, can I remember how to play this game?
Ready to begin.
Also, like, refinangled my, my sensor bar a little bit.
Let's begin the operation.
All right.
We'll show Dr. Rousseau why we're here.
Oh. Perfect. Perfect incision. Flawless.
It's festering.
That's the drain?
We need to drain the pus.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it could lead to inflammation.
Yeah, we don't want any inflammation. We need the ultrasound. Yeah.
It looks like there's a tumor. I recommend the Powell procedure. It may begin to fester once the tumor's been removed, so please be careful. Doctor, it's becoming inflamed.
I need
think
to
you
give
should
him...
inject some anti-inflammatory.
Well, you need some vital juice, too. Can we not just cut that out? Yeah, there. I thought I was supposed to drain the... Do I need to... It's becoming inflamed. Do you mean do this? No. What am I not understanding here? Okay, that.
We need to drain the pus before treating the affected area.
Okay, much better. Alright, I'm getting her here again. Don't mind me. Bear with me here, folks. Well, I remember how to operate. It's never something you want to hear your doctor say. Especially, especially your surgeon.
So good.
Superstar, what's happening? Actually still at work, but wanted to say hi. Alright, Michael Mervin, thanks for stopping in. Have yourself a good one. Yeah, is this dude trying to die? I guess so. He needs to be in a lab with all these problems. Some of these people are in real rough shit.
But according to the diagnostics, the affected area may be larger than it appears.
Oh, so we're gonna have to ultrasound down further where I'm seeing the pus.
We need to use the magnification tool to take a closer look.
Yeah.
Looks like the diagnostics were correct. We've got more work to do.
Good. Hi, Speedy. Hey, buddy.
Well done, Doctor.
No, don't suture that. Just antiseptic gel it. That's all it needs. Got a 38 chain, I noticed. No. Don't mind me, I just gotta focus a whole bunch here.
Vitals.
With those vitals back up, we're kind of ticking along pretty slowly here, though.
There's not much time.
Yeah. This isn't great. Can I not? Yeah. Maybe I do need to actually healing touch, because like
You call yourself a surgeon? Step aside.
I need way more time than that. How's it going, JPA? Big Nips on Ice, how are you? Say if you could say hi to my friend Quandale Dingle. Well, welcome. How you doing, Quandale Dingle? My hands already didn't appreciate that, so we're gonna see how much further I can go in this game. All right.
Let's begin the operation. We'll show Dr. Rousseau why we're here.
Well, first off, let's get the vitals up before we do anything too extreme here. There, perfect incision.
It's best we need.
Otherwise, it could lead to inflammation.
It looks like there's a tumor. I recommend the Powell procedure. It may begin to fester once the tumor's been removed, so please be careful. We need to drain the pus with the doctor. It's becoming inflamed. I think you should inject some anti-inflammatory.
Yeah. Right. Where's the... I'm not seeing the other... Like, I know it wants me to do something to... There's like a little anti-inflammatory thing somewhere. I don't see it. And I can't move, so, like... This is dumb. Oh, come on now. Where? I know, I'm just gonna block the injury site with a text box.
Let's begin the operation. We'll show Dr.
Great.
Rousseau while we're here.
Cure what ails you.
We need.
Otherwise, it could lead to inflammation.
It looks like there's a tumor. I recommend the Powell procedure. It may begin to fester once the tumor's been removed, so we need to drain the cup. Doctor, it's becoming inflamed. I think you should inject some anti-inflammatory.
So far, so
Notice
good.
how it worked that time? Neat. About to dive into the Thunder Plains. Oh, good job. Or, good luck, Big Nips on Ice. Wish me peace and sanity, yeah. Best of luck. Going on, Dudley. Say, Sir Jerry. How's it going?
But according to the diagnostics, the affected
I don't get
area
it.
may be larger than it appears. We need to use the magnification tool to take a closer look.
Looks like the.
Let's do this.
Well done, Doctor.
The vitals.
Don't forget to treat the affected
Yeah, yeah.
area.
Oh, stop it.
The vitals.
Now what? Oh.
That seems to be the last one.
Good.
His vitals have
Hey, his
stabilized.
vital
The
stabilized.
affected areas have all been treated.
1,000-yard stare. I have to. I have to try to do this as quickly
Now
as
let's
possible,
close him
because if I don't, my hands might cramp up.
Looks
Hey,
like
we
the
did it.
procedure was a success. Good work, Doctor.
This game stresses me out about as much as if I was actually performing surgery, I think. Approximately. Oh, surgery. Oh. I should have picked up on that ninja, but I didn't for some reason. Some lard from the heart. Thank you so much, Ian Lee.
I see that you haven't allowed yourself to get rusty.
We got rusty.
Surprised?
Well, you could have suffered from frostbite.
Wasn't funny.
I must explain our new post-op procedures. Things have changed since you left. The chart needs to be
Hey,
submitted
thank you
to
for the
the
lard,
crews on
Cody.
the second floor. And surgeons are required to attend a case review session every Tuesday morning. However, we won't be needing you there just yet.
So I think whether I want to play this game tomorrow or not, I probably shouldn't, because
Well then,
I need to build Wii muscles. You heard me. You heard what I said. Ooh, pacemaker. I wonder. Let's see if we can make some pace with our surgery. Heart of the Lard. It's time to heal.
Will
He'll
be
do
implanting a
that all
pacemaker?
right.
Yes. You'll be performing an exchange operation to upgrade the one currently inside the patient.
Wait, we're not going to downgrade it? Why?
You'll also be performing the pre-op examination on her.
Why us and not a cardiologist?
Because
Oh
I
my
believe
God,
you
it
two
looks
are better
interesting.
suited
Yeah.
to perform the procedure. A team of specialists will be available.
I have no
to
idea how
assist
much this game costs,
but
or like
I
how
doubt
easy
that
it is to
will
get a
be
hold of
necessary.
nowadays. But it's a good number of
It
them.
seems
So
they're
if
expecting
you're
a lot
interested.
from us, but you wouldn't know it by the way the staff's
It's
treating
different,
us.
if nothing else, for sure.
This can be considered as a preparation phase for the actual operation. An appropriate pacemaker has already been selected. You'll be implanting the same
Yeah, it's
type
tough.
I'm
It's definitely
currently
tough.
using.
The same
I'm sure a lot of
pacemaker
what I
you're
am
using?
saying is tough is just my lack of experience with the Wiimote, but still. It's easy mode if you don't want to struggle this
Are you
way.
sure it's not gonna hurt?
You'll be fast asleep the entire time. It'll be over before you know it.
But what if I wake up? Will it hurt?
Yes, extremely badly.
I promise that won't happen. The medicine will keep you asleep, no matter what.
I mean, after surgery.
If it's gonna keep me asleep, then how will I wake up? Will I
Asking the real
sleep
questions.
forever?
Well, you'll wake up because you'll get hungry.
Chloe, you heard that your heart isn't doing well, right? Right now you're okay because doctors put a machine in you that helps your heart. But we found out that machine isn't working like it should. So if we don't put in a new machine, your chest is going to hurt. You
Right.
don't want your chest to hurt, do you?
No.
All right then, the operation is going to be tomorrow. Let's both do our best.
Come on, Chloe. Let's go back to your room.
Alright, let's
Don't
replace
worry.
your pacemaker,
There's nothing
little
to
one.
be scared about. You'll be all better real soon.
It's just like such a juxtaposition from like most games where you're like
Opening up a child's
going on a
chest for the
genocidal
second time.
rampage. In this game, you're trying to replace a
As a
pacemaker in a
doctor,
girl's
I
heart.
know
It's
I
like,
shouldn't
oh,
be fazed by it, but it's still heartbreaking.
look at me doing like
This
a nice
operation
thing.
has nothing to do with the professor's orders. Let's just concentrate on doing our best for that kid, okay?
And I love a good rampage in a
I'm
video
not
game, don't get
lying.
me wrong.
It really hurts.
It's the change
Come
of pace
on,
doesn't...
There must be something you can do.
Change of pace doesn't hurt anybody.
I'm sorry, but we didn't find anything wrong when we examined you.
Yeah, I've never had surgery
That
either.
medication I used before seemed to help. How about some more of that?
As I said before, I can't write you a prescription. Dr. Vaughn,
I
can
don't
you
have
please
prescriptions
help me
for
explain to
crack.
this patient?
Me, Dr. Chen?
He won't listen to reason. And I refuse to write him a prescription. He's just pretending
Get your
to
crap
be in pain
prescription
because he's
somewhere
addicted
else.
to painkillers.
What? Are you calling me a liar? Forget it. I'm out of here.
What does he think this is? A street corner?
Well, maybe the building is on the corner of a street now. That's not that unlikely.
He was wandering around, so I offered to help him. The first thing he said was, I need drugs.
How did he
So
get
I
in?
gave him the drugs,
I
yes.
don't know, but
I
I should
don't know.
report him to security.
If I'm not allowed to give him the
By way,
drugs, he
Dr.
shouldn't be
Vaughn,
asking me.
heard
I don't
that
know.
You're conducting a pacemaker procedure today.
That's right. Since I'm the new guy, I have no choice but to follow orders.
I suppose that's true. Well, good luck. If all goes well, I'd like to ask you to be my assistant.
I'll do my best to live up to those expectations.
I need to point out again how, like, maybe the way I crop the screen, you can't really notice it so much. But, like, the bottom of the character is, like, not, like, flush to the bottom of the screen. It bothers me. Like, why is there, like, this little bit of empty space between, like, the body of the character and the bottom of the screen? 66-pound girl, Chloe Nichols. Pacemaker exchange operation. Since the patient is a child, a quick procedure is necessary to minimize the trauma. Well, her vitals are 99, that's good. It's good to start. Then when something happens when we're replacing the pacemaker, when that happens, we'll have to worry a bit more.
Please do.
Your objective for this operation is to replace the patient's pacemaker. First, you'll have to stop the old pacemaker. Then, remove it and insert the new one.
But I just want to... Why don't we just... If I remove it, though, then we can just skip the step of stopping it.
This operation will require great precision.
See, I should just
and
be
will
a
put lot
surgeon
of
in
strain
real
on
life.
the
I have all
patient's
the
body.
answers.
Please proceed with the utmost care.
No, this is not medical
course.
advice.
This is a very serious operation.
None of this is medical advice.
She's only a child, so even a small mistake could be fatal.
It's true.
Well, good luck, you two.
Alright.
Let's get started.
Let's get sweaty. Alright, let's get our antibiotic
We'll
gel.
be replacing the patient's pacemaker.
Replace maker, let's go.
If I remember correctly, it's the same model.
If I remember
as the
correctly,
professor.
it's right where I left it. In her heart.
Really? Well, let's have a look.
Yeah, perfect incision. Yeah, remove her whole heart too. Exactly. Good point.
First, we need to stop her.
What's happening?
Doctor, the patient's going into cardiac arrest.
Damn it.
We can't use the defibrillator because of her pacemaker.
Right.
We'll have to massage the heart by hand.
Oh,
Wait for the hands to overlap, then press the A
Okay.
and B button simultaneously.
alright.
Doctor, your timing's off. Wait until the hands are overlapping. Thank
Okay.
goodness. The patient has recovered.
Oh, Nelly.
But we can't relax until we've completed the operation.
So does that mean I can't inject her full of vital juice? Infect her heart with vital juice? Hey, sounds fun. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. How do you know all the fun Earthbound facts? I did a lot of testing for, like, the Mother 2 Deluxe ROM hack, just for, like, I don't know, like, typos and stuff. So, like, after I did that, that was kind of, like, when I did a lot of those videos, because a lot of that stuff was just kind of fresh in my mind. But the more recent one, I just kind of stumbled across.
There's a chance she'll go into cardiac arrest again, so keep an eye on the electrocardiogram. If that does occur, Then we need to massage
All
her
right,
heart.
massage your heart. Got it.
Understood. Well then, are you ready to remove the pacemaker?
No.
Use the antibiotic gel to disinfect. Cut the lead attached to the heart, and watch out for hemorrhaging. Now that you've cut, hurry up and remove the lead before more blood collects. Now,
Okay.
False alarm. Let's continue.
I thought we were supposed to stop it.
Okay. Now, Drip, looks like you got all the blood. Please place the lead on the tray.
Oh.
Her heart's fibrillating. Stop the procedure.
Fuck.
You're putting the patient's life.
The doctor.
I didn't follow instructions. Damn it.
Today.
If I remember.
Oh, really? Well, let's have a look.
There, perfect incision.
First, please be careful, Doctor. Okay.
Good job, doctor.
Doc, we can't use the defibrillator.
We'll have to massage the heart by hand.
Wait for the hands to overlap. Thank goodness.
But we can't relax until we've
There's a chance she'll go into if that does occur.
Understood. Use the cut the lead attached to the heart. Now that you've cut, hurry up and remove the lead. Now, place the lead on the tray. The EKG. Please be careful.
False alarm. Let's continue.
Oh, I can do this. Well, then I should. There we go.
Her heart's fibrillating. Stop the procedure.
Okay.
She's going into cardiac arrest. We've got to do something. We have a pulse. Let's continue the procedure.
Okay.
Okay. It looks like you got all the blood. Please place the lead on the tray. And don't forget to suture
I know,
the
damn
slit
it.
where it was inserted. Please treat the remaining
Oh,
wounds.
suture.
Now,
There,
please
perfect.
place the old device on the tray.
What? Oh.
Doctor, that's right. Just like that.
At least she's staying alive. Okay.
The new pacemaker
Yeah,
ready.
please get me the new pacemaker. How you doing, Kaboom and stuff? I'm playing with the Wii U, actually. Like an actual Wii U.
You can place it in the same spot as the old one.
Okay, I will.
Next, attach the leads to the device. The first lead is ready. Now, use the ultrasound to find a place to make your incision. Now that you've found the right spot, use the scalpel to cut a small slit. Let's drain the blood before it may hemorrhage again. So please insert the lead as quickly as possible. Bring the
What?
lead all the way to the incision.
Oh, are you fucking for real?
You're putting the patient's.
The doc.
This is where this game gets frustrating, because, like,
Two doctors
why
of
did I die
exceptional
there?
Talent, both left.
Like, I wasn't supposed to put the lead there? I thought I was supposed to put the lead there. But instead, she died. Okay.
Today, we
If I remember correctly.
Oh, really? Well, let's have a look.
Spell a lawsuit. Yeah, no.
first, please be careful, Doctor. Okay, good job.
How you doing, gamer boy? Yeah, just hold the revive button. That's all you gotta do. Oh. Oh, right, I forgot. I pulled the fucking wire out incorrectly because the Wii controls are janky and she's dead. Better luck next time.
Today,
No wonder doctor insurance is so high.
Oh, really? Well, let's have a look.
first, please be careful, Doctor.
Doctor, we can't.
We'll have to massage the heart by hand.
Wait for the hands. That's right. Just like that. Thank goodness. The patient has...
But we can't relax until...
There's a chance she'll go if that does it.
Understood. Use the antibiotic. Cut the lead attached to the... Now that you've cut... Hurry up and remove the lead before more blood... Now. Play... The EKG. Please be careful.
False alarm. Let's continue.
Okay. Looks like you got all the blood. Now please place the lead on the tray. And don't forget to suture. Her heart
Yep.
is defibrillating.
Yep, that,
Stop
yep,
the procedure.
She's dead now.
You're putting the patient.
The doctor's bringing Dr.
I guess what happened was the game decided she was having, like the heart attack or... Okay. Don't let me grab the cord, then, that's not even attached to her heart, and let her fucking die. Like I'm punching her in her heart attack. God damn it.
If I remember...
Oh, really? Well, let's have a look.
First, please be careful, Doctor.
I believe it. This game is really hard.
Doctor, the patient's going into cardiac arrest.
We can't use.
We'll have to massage the heart by hand.
Wait for the hands to overlap. Then... Thank goodness.
But we can't relax until we...
There's a chance she'll go if that does it.
Understood. Use the antibiotic gel. Cut the lead attached to... Now that you've... Hurry up and remove... Now. Place the lead on the tray and suture the slit where it was... The EKG. Please be careful.
Huh?
Her heart's fibrillating.
Okay.
Stop the procedure.
Okay.
She's going into... Doctor, your timing's off. Wait until the hands
All right.
are overlapping. We have a pulse. Let's continue the procedure. Okay. Looks like you got all the blood. You need
Yep.
to pull in, you need to
Yep.
pull in the direction that the lead is facing.
Yeah.
You're putting
Okay.
The doctor.
They're making it sound like I'm trying to shove it further into her heart. No. Yeah. Getting the genuine I could have saved her doctor guilt.
If I remember...
It does give you that.
Well, let's have a look.
If only my instruments.
First,
Work.
please be careful, Doctor. Doctor. Thank goodness.
But we can't relax...
There's a if that...
Understood. You cut the lead attack. Now that you've cut, hurry up and remove the lead. But you need to pull in the... Now. Place the lead on the tray. The EKG. Please be careful.
False alarm. Let's continue.
Okay. Looks like you got all the blood. Now, please place the lead on the tray. Her heart's good.
Okay.
Please treat the remaining wounds.
I mean, I would, but
She's going
defibrillating,
into
yeah.
arrest. We've got to do something. We have a pulse. Let's continue the procedure. Now, would you please place the old device on the tray? I'll get the new pacemaker ready. You can place it in the same spot as the
I mean, I
old
would
one.
if she'd stop having a heart attack.
Try to put it where the old pacemaker was.
I would, but she's kind of hard to have a heart attack right now. Thank you. Gabby bitch, fuck. Just going into cardiac arrest over here. Don't shut up for 2 seconds.
Next, attach the leads to the device. The first lead is ready. Now, use the ultrasound to find a place to make your incision. Now that you've found the right spot, use the scalpel to cut a small slit. Let's drain the blood. It may hemorrhage again, so please let's suture the
Okay.
slit before it hemorrhages again. That's it for this one. Just follow the same steps for the other lead.
Yeah.
Doctor, your timing's off. That's right. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Bear with me, folks. I just gotta, just trying to get her heart going again.
Both leads are attached to the device. That's where the second. You can't let too much blood. Okay. Ready to insert the lead? Bring
No.
the lead all the way to the incision.
I was worried there for a second. Let's continue the procedure.
Remember to suture the
Yeah.
Huh?
What? What's happening now?
We're almost done,
Okay.
too. All right, let's massage the heart.
Gotta suture it. Shoot it with a laser or something after, probably.
Okay. We're almost done.
There.
Cross your
Perfect
fingers.
suture job.
Let's activate the pacemaker.
How?
Good.
Oh, just
It's
touch
working
it. Okay,
properly.
cool.
She'll be all right now.
What do you mean I have to close her up?
That's great news. So all we need to do is close her up and we'll
There,
be finished.
perfect. All in a day's work.
Operation was a success.
Oh my
Well
God.
done, Doctor.
I'm gonna need to have to hire a hand here to, like, dab my forehead. And it starts sweating during these surgeries. Good God. It really goes out of their way, yeah. Yeah. To act like heart surgery is such a hard thing to do. I know, right? Like it's a big deal. A little bit of heart,
Chloe,
little
this
bit
is
of
called
open heart
Incision.
surgery.
It's a picture of the inside of your chest. This is the machine we put inside you during the operation. It's helping your heart beat.
Wow, cool. That's what's inside me?
It runs
I should
on
probably try to
electricity,
use the
so
healing
there are
touch
a
more,
few
but,
things
like, I
you
don't
need
know.
to be careful about. Elena will explain the rules to you, so listen carefully.
It also seems like
okay?
by and large you can just get through it if you're good, so I don't know.
Did you see it? Isn't it cool?
It's hard to say how much easier it would really make things.
Yes, it's certainly
Like, I think by the
is.
time I would get
But don't get
proper
carried
use
away
out of the
just
healing
because you
touch,
feel better,
I
okay?
would be pretty much good enough to do the surgery anyway, but we'll see, I
Now
guess.
the pacemaker that's inside
How
your
the game,
chest
like,
is
scales
like
the
a new
difficulty.
friend,
Yeah. No bonus for you, that's
and
fine
it's
by
going
me.
to be with you for the rest
I'm
of your
gonna
life.
be an average C student here. I'll be fine with that. Dependable pair. That's what I like in my underpants. How you doing, Paxton? This girl's mom is right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this doctor damn near lost you 20 times.
Ridiculous. How long am I gonna have to wait?
Give me the Oh, the index finger's up. Don't.
Excuse me, miss. May I ask you
I'll
something?
take this opportunity to drink some mystery drink.
Oh, are you here to visit a family member? If so, then the entrance is...
No, that's not why I'm here.
It's a good
I
thing
have an
this
appointment with
hospital's
Dr. Rousseau, the
expertise
chief
is
surgeon.
space-time manipulation, so you lived
But
through
no
all
one's
those
been
open
able to
heart
get my
surgeries.
message to him.
If that's the case, then let me call for his secretary.
I'm sorry to inconvenience you. Thank you, though. You're a doctor here, aren't you?
Yes, my name is Valerie Blaylock.
Is Professor Wilkins busy? I was hoping I might get a chance to meet him.
Yes.
Want to give him a piece of
the professor
my...
is...
Never
He's
mind.
very busy. I rarely see him myself.
Well,
It's the only woman I know who has
help.
winter vagina
but
in
I'd still like to
July.
meet him someday. Ah, you must be Dr. Russo's secretary. Thank you. My name is Irene Quattro. I'm the director of Caduceus.
Caduceus. I was trying to... Like, how do I say that
The
word?
organization under the direct control of Health and Human Services?
Trying to remember what else Caduceus is even from.
Thank you very much for your help today. I appreciate
I know I've seen that around. I think from gaming, but maybe
Hey,
outside
Marcus.
of it.
It's already been 10 days, and he still hasn't told us about his condition.
I'm sure he hasn't forgotten. He must have his reasons.
None of your business what his
He
condition
sure is
is.
taking his time.
Maybe he doesn't
Considering
want
the
to
trouble
tell
he
you.
went to bring us back here.
I'm not going to tell you what's wrong
By
with
the
me, but
way,
you
this
perform
morning I met
surgery and
someone
you
that was
find
named
something.
Rousseau. I was surprised
start
when she
cutting.
introduced herself. Take a guess who she was.
His mistress?
Very funny. Come on, be serious.
Oh yeah, that word.
I know him better
Caduceus,
than
yeah.
you do.
Well, it turns out she's the director of Caduceus. She oversees all of the medical research
Yes,
institutions
Speedy is
located in the
Dr.
US.
Housecat, yes, MD.
She's from Caduceus?
He's the perfect doctor.
Actually, she seemed more interested in speaking with Inns. I wonder how she knows about him. Isn't it strange?
It sounds like trouble, if you ask me.
Random mustache
Dr.
itch.
Vaughn! Dr. Blaylock! We need you in the OR!
Oh damn it, what happened this time?
What's the matter, Elena?
3 people were
Elena,
hit by
why
a
does it
car.
look like you're wearing a
2 in
nightie all the
critical
time?
condition. Dr. Russo began treating the one
Is
who
that
was in the
really-
worst state,
Is that really the dress code here?
but he left to treat a different patient and ordered you 2 to take the ones
So we
in
have to
critical
deal with a
condition.
car wreck now.
We can't afford to waste any time. His life's in jeopardy.
Wait, double jeopardy or final jeopardy? I need to know these things. 15, 148 pounds. Ricardo Garcia, broken lower left costae, damaged spleen. Oh, we're gonna have, that's gonna be a lot of sucking blood with the drain. Reconstruct the rib bones and treat the abdominal hemorrhaging.
The patient is Ricardo Garcia, a 35-year-old male. He was in a car accident. He has injuries to the abdomen, including a few broken ribs and a pierced spleen.
This doesn't look good.
In this operation, we have several objectives. We need to treat his lacerations, repair his broken ribs, and attend
Yeah,
to
double
his spleen.
final jeopardy.
This will be a difficult operation. No wonder Russo took off so fast.
Well, I'm sure we can handle it.
Oh, I'm sure we can. It's gonna cost them an arm and a leg. Nyah, 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 nyah.
We've analyzed his blood type
How's it
and
going,
done the
Volpe?
necessary screening and cross-matching.
You got here just in time for the anatomy puns.
We've also got
Are
an
you a
ample
real
supply
doctor?
of
No,
blood
but
on
I'm
hand.
playing one on the
All
Wii.
you need to worry about is the operation.
And yes, it does actually say that on the back of the box. You're not a. You may not be a doctor, but you can play one on the Wii.
All right, let's begin the operation.
Oh my god.
Doctor, hurry! The patient's gone into cardiac arrest. We need to use the defibrillator.
Yeah, okay. Am I not?
All right,
There,
we
okay.
have a pulse.
Something about the defibrillator kind of messes with my head. I don't quite understand.
His spleen's in bad
You
shape.
think?
And his vitals are dropping because of massive hemorrhaging.
We'll have to retrieve the bone fragments while treating the injuries and hemorrhages.
Maybe it was this one I
Suture
played.
that big of a wound. We'll have to close it first with the forceps.
Now pinch once. Okay. Now hurry up and suture it before it opens up again.
Fuck.
Once you close the wound, suture it quickly before it opens.
Oh,
Once you
right,
drain
right,
the
right.
blood, close
I had
the
the
wound with
forceps,
to
yeah.
report hemorrhages again.
Do it correctly.
The doctor's favorite.
How's it going, Alex
Under
Snow?
them both.
Oh, you got in the COVID again. Good God, my man. What else could it be? I mean, really, though.
Grief and sorrow.
I hope you feel better soon, man. You're having a rough
Dr.
go of it.
Vaughn and Dr. Both.
People trying to blow your eardrums out, now you're getting sick again. Hope you feel better soon. Hope October is nicer to you.
Doctor, we need to use the defibrillator.
Alright, we have a pulse.
Alright. We did the best we could. How's it going, Alexander Biz? Oh, I'm trying my best here. We're struggling away trying to
We'll have to retrieve.
fix this gentleman up here.
We'll have to close it first with the forceps.
Now pinch one side of the wound with a forceps. Okay. Now hurry up and suture it. That takes care of the largest wound. But don't forget about the others.
Jesus Christ, man.
Doctor, please be more careful.
Yeah. You're actually for real? Like, okay, never mind. I keep forgetting that's a thing sometimes.
We're making progress with the bone fragments, but the spleen requires immediate treatment.
Fuck. Jesus.
Looks like you got...
Now that we've taken care of the wounds, we can reassemble the bone fragments.
Oh, good. Huh?
Doesn't seem to fit. Could that go somewhere else?
Probably, yeah. Probably could. It's not really obvious where that goes. I gotta speed this up a bit. There we
So far,
go.
so good. We're almost done.
There. Okay.
But that was the last piece.
Oh, great. Yeah, where's the last piece? Fallen Beagle, how you doing? Doctor, you're stabbing him to death with his own bone fragments. Yeah, this game's tough.
Don't tell me we missed a fragment.
This isn't good. We'll have to use the defibrillator. Was that hemorrhagic shock? His spleen was bleeding pretty heavily. Is that it?
Oh, good.
No wonder we missed it. Okay, Doctor. You know what to do. Be sure to keep an eye on his vitals, though.
Oh, good. You know what to do. I guess I had to do the healing touch.
The
That's what was
doctor's
expected of me there.
both
So never mind the thing that I said before.
Doctor, we need to use the defibrillator.
All right, we have a pulse.
His spleen's in bad shape. We'll have to
We'll have to close it first with the forceps.
Now pinch one side of the wound with the forceps.
Come on.
Pinch one side. Okay. Now hurry up and suture it before it opens up. That takes care of the largest wound. But don't forget about the others. Doctor, please be more careful.
Alright.
We're making progress with the bone fragments, but the spleen requires immediate treatment.
Think.
Looks like you got all the
Now that we've taken care of the wounds,
Inject them
we can
10
reassemble
times
the
with the
bone
green
fragments.
syringe. Yeah, that's all we need to do. Dude, what the hell are you doing? Yeah. Oh,
Doesn't
fuck
seem
off.
to fit. Could that go somewhere else? So far, so good. We're almost done. What? But that was the last
So I
piece.
must have to, like, healing touch here.
Don't tell me we missed a fragment.
This isn't good. We'll have to use the defibrillator. Was that hemorrhagic shock? His spleen was bleeding pretty heavily. Is that it? No wonder we missed it. Okay, Doctor. You know what to do. Be sure to keep an eye on his vitals, though.
Not yet.
Fuck. Okay, but if I do that again,
What a...
because I was spending way too much time letting the bone fragments stay in them. I should have been I didn't realize it was right there, so we can definitely do that.
Doctor, hurry! The patient's gone into cardiac arrest.
Star thing. Yeah, basically, it's kind of like star power. It's called the healing touch. It's their magic.
We need to use the
Their...
defibrillator.
Oh, come on. Bro. There.
All right,
Better.
we have a pulse.
I died, so now I'm off. Alright, kaboom and stuff. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping in.
His spleen's in bad shape, and his vitals are dropping because of massive hemorrhage.
We'll have to retrieve the bone.
We won't be able to suture it. We'll have to close it first with the forceps.
Now pinch one side of the wound with a forceps. Okay. Now hurry up and suture it before it... That takes care of the largest wound. But don't forget about the others. Doctor, please be more careful. immediate treatment. Looks like you got all the bone.
All right.
Now that we've taken care of the wounds, we can
Do without the
reassemble
green syringe challenge. No, thank you. Getting patient. Yeah, defibrillated 6 times in a row. What's going on, Fallen Beagle? Oh, reassemble the bone fragments. What was it?
So far, so good. We're almost done.
What? But that was the lap. Don't tell me we missed a fragment.
This isn't good. We'll have to use the defibrillator. Was that hemorrhagic shock? His spleen was bleeding pretty heavily. Is that it? No wonder we missed it. Okay, Doctor. You know what to do. Be sure to keep an eye on his vitals, though.
Not yet.
We've got all the pieces now, but please treat his remaining wounds first.
Looking good.
All right, let's place the last bone fragment.
Yes, let's. Fuck.
All the pieces
See how
in
much
place.
I'm shaking over
Then
here.
Cement them together with antibiotic gel.
Cement it together with antibiotic gel.
Well,
There we go.
that completes the operation. Please close him up.
Good enough.
It was an unexpected operation, but I'm glad it went smoothly. Well done, team.
After having done that, I now think this was the game that I have played before. Unless there's an operation in the other one that's basically that. Which there could be, I don't know. I'll have a better idea when I get further in the game.
I see that you are both quite skilled.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you are?
I'm Irene Quattro from Caduceus. Nice to meet you.
Celebrate with some mystery drink. It's very satisfying to
I heard there was an emergency.
to
so I
win
changed
the
into my
levels in
surgical
this
gown,
game.
But I see that wasn't necessary.
Valerie, is this the woman
Like, I
you were
find it
telling me
really,
about?
like, every time I fail, like, I care a fair bit. Mostly because it's not comfortable to make these movements. So I feel like the consequence for failing is... because normally I can just stubborn my way through stuff. Now there's sort of like I have a limit on my body, so... I mean, he should reassemble his own rib cage. Yeah, we have other shit to do. Yeah,
A
game's a
doctor
surgery
with a
simulator,
healing
exactly.
touch. It's been a while since I've been surprised like this.
Really, there must be a way you can do that without the healing touch, but just the fact that
The
she says it
opportunity
here makes me
arises,
think that you
I'd
have
like
to
see
use
it
it
used
there.
again.
I'd be glad to show you.
This is an impressive hospital. I hope that we meet again. Please excuse me.
I just have this memory of doing
I don't think it was
a
good for her
surgery
to
like
see.
that whenever the last time I played this game was, and being stuck on that forever. Probably because I didn't
What do you mean, Marcus?
try to use the healing touch, if I were to guess. I tend to use the guy, but it doesn't really
Thank you
matter.
so much, Doctor. We were told he wouldn't make it, but you saved him.
I just did my best, Mrs. Garcia. Considering his injuries, it's a miracle he survived. He must have an angel looking over his shoulder.
Right now, my arms
I
aren't
don't know how
too
we'll ever
haggard.
repay you.
I forgot I got started, like, way
you
earlier
so
than
much.
usual. So. Thinking it's 10 o'clock,
There's
yeah.
no need for tears.
Yeah, it is.
Now, let's discuss his future treatment options.
Oh, as long as he's in your hands, Dr. Russo, I know he'll be okay.
Oh, it's you, Vaughn.
Marcus, he's...
It's not worth getting upset over. The patient is all right. That's all that matters.
What's going on, David
Professor
Amber,
Wilkins
criminal
has
lawyer?
asked to see us,
Yeah, it needs
so we
dating
better
sim
get going.
elements. It is lacking in that for an Atlus game,
I
yes.
suppose you're right.
Yeah, the game where you can conceive and deliver
Dr.
your own baby.
Russo, is
World's
something wrong?
world's first.
Oh, no, it's nothing. Please come with me, Mrs. Garcia. Let's go see how your husband is faring.
See how your husband is farting.
So, I heard that Rousseau
Oh, it's that
took credit for
trustworthy
everything.
trustworthy monocle guy.
You must be disappointed.
I'm just glad the patient's okay.
He's an excellent doctor, although rather shrewd at times. And I would never trust him to operate on me. That's why I summoned you here, Marcus. You have a rare talent.
I didn't want to come back.
I'm aware of that. Regardless, we'll meet tomorrow to discuss my operation. The procedure is scheduled for 4 days from now. I'll leave you to choose your team.
Has there ever been a trustworthy monocle guy?
Okay.
Well, was the Planner's Peanut guy, like, sketchy? I didn't think he had really, like, a dark past, but perhaps. Stigma. I'm gonna stigma instrument in you during this operation.
So, you're finally going to tell us, huh, Professor?
Paxton, that's exactly how babies are made. When a girl gets enough likes on TikTok or Instagram, the stork delivers them a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure.
led you all to believe
That's
that I
why-
was suffering from a chronic
That's why
heart
there's so many.
disease.
Well, then why do guys try
But
to get
now that my
Instagram likes?
preparations are complete, I will reveal the true nature of my illness.
Dr. Rousseau is on the team too?
He's a talking peanut, Harv. He's clearly the product of dark magic.
Yeah, but he won't be operating.
Yeah, but with that face lie.
What I am asking you all to do is treat an unknown disease.
That's all I'm asking for you to do.
Yes, I'm asking you to face the unknown.
An unknown disease?
By certain means, I received a mouse with an unprecedented illness. It was
Oh,
a pathogen
a mouse.
born as a result of gene-related medical research. I isolated it, analyzed it, and became deeply interested in it, despite my initial fears. It was such a unique disease.
Curiosity. Man's greatest weakness.
It even kills cats and stuff.
Never mind.
As a member of the medical community, I immediately realized the importance of this discovery.
Yeah.
And so I began researching the disease. But before I could complete my research, I myself became infected. Its communicability between animals and humans was quite a surprise.
Don't be looking into the future with your
It's a
diseases
tragedy
there,
for us
Doctor.
all, Professor. It breaks my heart to learn of your infection.
What was the means of transmission?
It's too late to ascertain now, but it must have occurred while I was researching it.
Must have happened when Mickey Mouse made me fuck
I may
that
have
pangolin.
accidentally pricked myself with a needle. My hands aren't as steady as they once
Oh
were.
yeah. Accidentally pricked
I don't believe it is highly
that
communicable,
pangolin.
but we should still be careful. One thing is for certain. It's not an airborne disease.
Well, that's good.
And what about your condition? You seem
Yeah,
to be
literally a
rather
gain of
stable
function.
right now, Professor.
I do have some data which I collected during my experiments. It's dormant at the moment, but it becomes active when the carrier experiences stress. Its invasiveness is quite strong, and it's at least as serious, if not worse, than an acute virus or a parasite.
Oh, isn't that virus a cute virus?
So this operation must be performed right away.
That's why you selected us.
Yes, it is a new disease, so as
So
you may
cut me
suspect,
open and look at it.
no medication or vaccine is available yet.
Shit.
Extraction is the only viable option.
Alright.
Dr. Vaughn,
take this cold out
this
of
is
me.
a serious responsibility.
Indeed. This disease manifests itself in mysterious ways. I've tentatively named it stigma. We will refer to it by this name for now. But please keep this information confidential. I will also grant you access to my research data, but you are only permitted to read through it.
I was going to redact all of it, though. What do you mean I can only read through it?
Infected accidentally? That can't be.
What's going on, Liam Ruby? Yeah, anime surgery time, that's right.
Nature.
We're about to do an operation regarding an unknown
The
disease.
professor's hiding something.
What kind of crazy
Foregoing your
disease are we going to
meditation
find here?
today? Don't allow this disease to trouble you. Just accept that it's beyond your comprehension.
Should someone with your condition be up at this hour?
I have one more.
I have no
favor to
idea if they
ask
have
you.
like an anime of this series or not.
That's why I'm here.
I'll save your life. What more do you want?
If for some
If they
reason
don't,
the
I'm sure
operation
there's
is a
one that's
failure,
basically this.
then I want you to destroy all my research concerning stigma.
What?
High school surgery club.
This
Or
is to be
something.
my research and mine alone, whether or not the operation
Chainsaw
is
Man, a
successful.
surgery. I think in the most technical sense.
You should have no objections to this. After all, wasn't it your wish 3 years ago that it all disappear?
You guys never stopped talking about 3 years ago.
Well then, I bid you good luck.
Lloyd Wilkins, 131 pounds. The news disease stigma is highly present and must be eliminated since it's highly mobile. Speed and precision are essential. I don't have those things, so we might be in trouble.
I've taken a look at the data, but I don't know what to say.
Little spaceships, I don't get it.
That makes two of us.
The pathogen's mobility is simply unbelievable. Who knows what kind of damage it's capable of?
Hey, Mad Henneman, I'm not doing liposuction just yet. We are extracting
Based on the
things
data,
from them,
it's
so I guess we are
unlikely
making them
medication
lighter.
will be
So.
effective, so our only option is to...
Burn it with the laser. That's the only way.
Has there been any change in the professor's condition?
Burn it with the laser.
He's still stable. He should have enough strength to endure the operation.
If the professor's data is accurate, then this research will make medical history. Mistakes cannot be made. I presume you understand that.
Relax.
But I want to make
We've got it under
mistakes,
control.
though. Name, ID, nothing but zeros.
He's right. This is an important procedure. We can't afford to fail.
Alright.
We're ready to begin. Based on what we know, we expect that stigma will become active once we open up the professor. Please be extremely careful.
Are we just gonna get like a face hugger, just jump right out of his chest immediately?
Lacerations? But we didn't see any on the CAT
What
scan.
the
Are you suggesting that the pathogen did this within the last few moments?
Maybe.
We need to suture the wounds immediately and try to prevent any further damage.
Well done, Doctor. But please keep an eye out for the pathogen.
You
There
did it.
is.
There it is.
God.
Oh, isn't it
I get
cute? Nothing cute. Yeah, I'm starting to think this was the game that I actually played.
All right, let's do this. Get the laser ready.
It's working. Keep using the laser.
It's tearing up his insides.
It's still active. Keep using the laser. We did it.
We did it. We beat it. It's dead. We killed it.
Marvelous. The professor will be...
Ready to operate? I'd love to, but first step to perform surgery. Yeah. No, the characters don't have
He's
stuff.
not stabilizing. We better take another look.
Stigma again. But how? His vitals are dropping. You have to suture the wounds or they'll hemorrhage. it more than once.
Dropped?
I mean, sometimes if things just kind of get ahead of you, you're just kind of fuckered. Come on, acknowledge. No wonder I can't do this. Acknowledge.
We're based on. Please be extremely careful.
Extremely careful. Extremely careful. Extremely careful.
We need to suture the wounds immediately and try to prevent any further damage.
Well done, Doctor. But please keep an eye out for the pathogen. There it is.
My God.
All right, let's do this. Get the laser ready.
It's working. Keep using the laser.
It's tearing up his insides. I can't believe this.
You did it. Stigma's gone.
Marvelous.
Good.
Wait, he...
Stigma again. But how? It's still active. Keep using the laser. His vitals are dropping. You have to suture the wounds or they'll hemorrhage. Vitals have dropped?
Jesus Christ, man.
You may need to hit it more than once.
Like, do you have to kill them in, like, one fairly consecutive blast? Because, like, either that or I distributed blasts across the two of them, like, as poorly as humanly imaginable.
We're read based on please be extremely careful. Laceration. Are you suggesting?
We need to suture the wounds immediately and try to prevent any further damage.
Well done, Doctor. But please, there it is.
All right, let's do this. Get the laser ready.
It's working. Keep using the laser.
It's tearing up his insides.
It's still active. Keep using the laser. We did it. Stigma's gone.
Wait,
Stigma again. But how? His vitals are dropping. You have to suture the wounds or they'll hemorrhage. Vitals have dropped? You may need to hit it more than once. Time to go.
Oh, good.
They fuse
That's
together?
great. What could possibly go wrong here? This game is too much. This heart should be green by now. Anyway.
Well, it can't have changed that much. The laser should still work.
Hurry up and suture those lacerations before it causes more damage. Working.
God damn it, man.
Prepare a room in the ICU. Clear everybody out.
The doctor's fate, bringing Dr. Vaughn and Dr. Blaylock both left.
Trying to suture, like, up and down, I hate it. Thoughts on the Intellivision to Miko situation? It's pretty much, like, kaput now, isn't it? I haven't really been following it lately.
We're ready to begin the procedure. Based on what we please be extremely careful.
Yeah, this game is hard, Marc-Andre.
Are you?
We need to suture the wounds immediately and try to prevent any further damage.
Well done, Doctor. But please keep an eye out for the... There it is.
All right, let's do this. Get the laser ready.
It's working. Keep using the laser. It's still active.
It's tearing up his insides. Can't believe this.
Jesus Christ. Why are you still alive? Thank you.
You did it. Stigma's gone.
Marvelous. The professor will be...
What, Sonic Frontier seems to be alright. Not too late to throw on Vector Man, too. The annoying part is I really want to switch hands, but, like, my left hand really doesn't like using the D-pad, or my right hand really doesn't like using the D-pad.
Wait, he's not stabilizing.
Stigma again. But how? His vitals are dropping. You have to suture the wounds or they'll hemorrhage. You may need to hit it more than once.
vitals have dropped?
Game drives me fucking insane sometimes.
Prepare a room in the ICU. Clear every...
The doctor's failure haunted them both.
Fucking hands, man.
Bringing Doc both.
We're ready. Please be extremely careful.
Are you
We need to suture the wounds immediately and try to prevent any further damage.
Well done, Doctor. But please keep an eye out for the... There it is.
All right, let's do this. Get the laser ready.
It's working. Keep using the laser. It's still active. Keep using the laser.
It's tearing up his insides. I can't believe this.
We did it. Stigma's gone.
Marvelous. The professor will be...
Hey, how you doing, Gabriel? Think about the hands at this point, the stigma of a lot of health. Yeah, and are annoying AF, yeah. Yeah, it was easy. It's pretty easy once we killed all the various bugs and such shooting out of his organs. Alright, Gabriel.
Wait, he's not stabilizing. We better take another look.
Stigma again. But how? His vitals are dropping. You have to suture the wounds or they'll hemorrhage.
Good.
One down, one to go. You may need to hit it more than once.
Yeah, that's the stressful part. It seems like... Yeah.
They fused to get... Well, it can't have changed that much. The laser should still work.
The laser seems to be working. Hurry up and suture those lacerations before it causes more damage.
Oh my god, like why is that so fucking hard to kill? Like with a full blast laser and it twitches around and you have to do it at least 4 times. Fuck you. At least give me enough laser to do my fucking job.
Bringing the doctor
Fucking Christ, man.
We're based on. Please be extremely careful.
Are you
We need to suture the wounds immediately and try to prevent any further damage.
Well done, Doctor. But please keep an eye out for the pathogen. There it is.
All right, let's do this. Get the laser ready.
It's working. Keep using the laser. You did it. Stigma's gone.
Marvelous. The professor will be...
Wait, he's not stabilizing. We better take another look.
Stigma again. But how?
It's tearing up his...
It's still active. Keep using the laser. You may need to hit it more than... His vitals are dropping. You have to suture the wounds or they'll hemorrhage.
Yep.
Vitals have dropped?
Well, it can't have changed that much. The laser should still work.
The laser seems to be working. Hurry up and suture those lacerations before it causes more damage. Is that it? Please suture the remaining wounds and then we can close them up.
Oh, how you doing, Samuel?
It's truly a menacing organism. I must begin analyzing the data immediately.
Good enough.
Congratulations, you
Man, oh
did it.
man. No more drugs in.
It's my responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah, you need... Having the star power is definitely helpful. How's it going, Samuel Torres? You're a doctor now. I always knew those bandanas of yours must be from a surgery work. Yeah, doing a surgery game
Is
tonight.
something wrong, Marcus?
No, nothing.
Like, I do rage at it, I like it, but like, the worst... God damn, my hands are cramped. Like, I don't know if, like, maybe there's a better way I should be sitting. We got through it. Yeah, you like the textbook way I patch an incision.
I'm glad his body withstood the operation. At this rate, it seems he'll make a full recovery. Still, that was a daunting procedure.
That's something.
I can't believe that such a disease exists. And that we were able to
Well, I mean,
treat
it's just
it.
like a doctor's handwriting. Just as
I hope this
precise.
is the last we see of it, though.
I must say, this stigma is certainly an intriguing disease. Doctors around the world will be astounded.
Yeah, alright, this level. Be nice to me. Be nice. Hoping I'll have enough hand strength to get through this chapter. I definitely have to take a break from this game tomorrow, though. I don't know what I'll play, but not this.
Professor, can you hear me?
Yes.
Jeff
I'm fully conscious.
The operation was a success. All the pathogens were removed. And your
We
heart
burned
is
them good.
functioning normally.
It was a complicated procedure, but we were able to complete it.
I don't know if shooting with a laser is complicated, per se, but...
Being operated on while you still had your strength should speed your recovery.
Well, Professor, congratulations on the success of your operation.
Thank you.
That stigma is quite a remarkable disease. I never imagined.
So,
such
I
an
don't know. If this
insidious
is the one that I
pathogen could
played
exist.
before then maybe I should be a little more impressed
It
with
amazes
myself
me
that I beat
each
it.
time I watch the recording of the operation.
Because whatever game I played, I for sure blasted those things.
Recording.
And if those weren't in a previous game, then this was the one I played.
Rousseau, I thought
Not that
I
it
made
really matters
myself
at this point.
clear. I only gave you permission to read through the existing data.
Yes, that's true, but
Do you also kiss girls and boys like in those doctor shows? They don't show that part. It's presumed to be happening off camera.
I thought perhaps...
Gonna go to bed. You have like 2 tests tomorrow. All right, have a good sleep, Gabriel. Good luck with your tests. Thanks for stopping in.
My orders are absolute. Or are you scheming to steal my research?
Don't be silly, Professor. I'm completely loyal to...
I want everything in this room. That includes any recordings and extracted organisms. I won't have them where I...
Yeah, you better go back
Professor,
down to your
please.
knees.
You must stay calm.
Dr. Russo, can't whatever you have to discuss with Professor Wilkins wait until later?
Yes,
No.
well then, please excuse me, Professor.
I mean, he did just have aliens removed from his body, so give him a minute.
Please. I'd like to be alone for a while. Don't worry. I won't overexert myself.
I mean, I guess it was obvious this
Then
game
we'll
was going to
return
get, like,
later to
science
explain
fiction-y
your
at some
status.
point.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, like, I've known about these games for a while. Like I said, like, I thought it was Second Opinion I played, but now I'm starting to think it was this one that I played, like, years ago. And I have Under the Knife on the DS. There's, like, 5 of them, so, like, if this kind of game interests you, there's a whole series to explore.
We don't have a sample or any data. So how do you intend to study stigma, Marcus?
I have a feeling the one on the DS would be easier on your hands.
Doesn't exist.
Like, it might just be me being a 36-year-old arthritic-ridden old man. But I find after playing this game
No
for a couple hours,
self-respecting
it's...
doctor would admit the existence of such a thing outside of a sci-fi movie.
I'm a little sore.
That's only because they lack the knowledge.
Oh, really?
Do you recall the incident that occurred 10 years
And a game
ago?
like this requires you to be, like, kinda accurate. Like, obviously not as accurate as with surgery, but needs you to be kinda accurate and kinda fast.
Man-made infectious disease spread throughout the world. It was
I think the game could have been a little more forgiving when it comes to the star
Now
pattern,
that you
though.
mention it, I do remember that. Is there a connection between guilt and stigma?
Most likely not. The professor has already tested.
Also,
that
I'm
vaccine.
assuming that you can either only use the healing touch once per
It has
surgery,
absolutely no
or
effect.
there's at least like a cooldown for it. Maybe
guess
I
can
need to
see
get
why
better
Rousseau's
at
so intrigued by
figuring that out.
it. If he was the one to announce it to the world, he'd become the most.
Because maybe if I get
renowned
really
doctor
good
in
at
that
drawing a
district.
star, that'll like trivialize the game. And that's like kind of what everyone's missing. You're supposed to like star power through it, and people aren't. I don't know. 4 days later.
Dr. Vaughn, Dr. Blaylock, 2 patients have been added to each of your schedules.
Aren't these Rousseau's patients?
If you can romance, like, if there's any romance going on, I guess I should say,
Yes.
it's like,
But he's very busy.
it's done like linearly. Like, there's, as far as I
Looks
can
like
tell,
you
there
better
isn't
get used
really
to being
any
sleep deprived.
choices you can make.
It seems Professor
It's just kind of like a
Wilkins is
visual
on
novel
board
with a
with
surgery minigame in between.
But how long will it take for him to fully recover?
The Professor's a lot tougher than he looks, you know.
Dr. Rousseau must be hoping he resigns, or at least relinquishes some of his authority.
I heard another hospital has been courting him as well. He's had a lot of visitors lately.
Perhaps he's going to take up a position as a lecturer somewhere. I envy him.
He's the talk of the entire hospital.
Oh, but he's not the only one.
No?
Meaning what exactly?
I've heard from more than one source that someone will be paying you two a visit soon as well. Maybe Professor to-be Rousseau will let you know about it.
That's not really my idea of a promotion.
No? Oh, come on.
I'm calling it quits for today.
Are you sure about that?
Hopefully tomorrow won't be as stressful.
It'll be more
What
stressful.
about the professor's charts?
He's been updating them himself. It is top secret after all. Speak of the devil. He's paging us. I wonder what he wants.
He didn't mention anything to me.
Jeez.
Is that the fire alarm?
Something
How am I
must have
supposed to
happened.
perform
We better check
surgery
on
when
the
a fire
professor.
alarm's going off?
Oh no!
Well, this doesn't look ideal.
Help!
Now, how am I supposed to help help a man with surgery who's on? Well, maybe you'd have to do a skin graft, actually. Like,
That
if
man's
being
on
serious,
fire. We have to help him.
that might actually be what happens here. Come to think of it.
Drop to the floor. Hurry! Valerie, isn't there a fire extinguisher around?
Doctor, stand aside.
Quick thinking, Elena. Someone.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Professor Wilkinson. Stigma.
Russo, is that you?
And then set fire.
Hang
Who
in
did?
there. We're going to get you some help.
He's been badly burned. His life is in danger. I'll get something to transport him with.
All right.
Thank you, Elena.
All right, here's
Get
a
the OR ready,
Sea-Doo.
too.
140 pounds. Vitals at 30. Upper left portion of the body is badly burnt. Requires immediate treatment. Oh god, I think this is gonna... be rough, but we'll see.
The patient is suffering from burns all over his body, concentrated on the left side.
I don't want to suffer from ligma stigma.
Some of them are third-degree burns, I'm afraid. The
Ew.
burned area covers over 20% of his body.
Jesus.
He's in extremely critical condition. We'll have to use skin grafts.
Stop being so critical of his condition.
I suggest that we transplant skin from the right half of his body, which has fewer burns.
I mean,
If we can't use synthetic skin, then that's our only option.
If we inject culture fluids,
hey,
we'll be able
Coaster
to
Cox, how
avoid
you
further
doing? This
damage.
guy's on such a streak. You could even say he's
Since
on
we'll be working
fire.
on
Hey,
third-degree burns, I've prepared some coolants as well. I've said this already, but he's in critical condition. Please, we have to hurry.
I'm already concerned. Okay, let's go. Get good at drawing
Let's get
stars.
started.
Let's get sweaty. Yeah, not with that kind of attitude. Kodo said it.
These burns are pretty severe. We'll have to remove skin from elsewhere before.
All right, I'll get the culture fluid ready for you.
When you get a little more
You'll have to
culture.
We need to collect donor skin first. Please inject the culture fluid into the upper right area.
Upper right.
culture is taking effect.
Vitals have dropped.
Please use the scalpel to remove a section of the epidermis.
The epidermis is
Once we're ready
showing.
to transfer the donor skin, we'll do so using the forceps.
You'll most likely need several grafts, so we should collect enough tissue before starting.
Yeah.
Let's look for other unburnt areas.
Good idea.
The most severe burns have already turned black. We'll need to excise this necrotic tissue.
Are you prepared to begin debridement?
No.
I'll get the coolant ready. Please inject it directly into the blackened tissue.
Well, first we're gonna stabilize this poor bastard a little bit.
The coolant seems to be working. Now, use the scalpel to excise the dead tissue. You can place the excised tissue on the tray. The area's been debrided. Now, please try to place the donor skin before the wound hemorrhages again.
Shit.
You can't keep moving a piece of donor skin around.
Doesn't-
You'll have to get another piece.
Damn it.
It looks like this area is going to need more than one piece of tissue.
Oh, I'm getting it. Okay.
You have to inject the culture fluid into a part that hasn't been burned.
Shit. I'm not doing this well at all. Okay, let's just start from the top. I've taken way too long to do absolutely nothing. Yeah, just give him a Darth Vader suit, yeah, and forget it. Yeah, this patient definitely did not have the high ground. Alright.
We'll have.
All right. You'll have to inject it. We need to collect donor skin first. Please inject the culture fluid into the upper right area. The culture is taking effect. Please use
Vitals
the
have
scalpel
dropped?
to remove a section.
Once we're ready,
You'll let.
The most severe will need.
Are you prepared? Please inject it directly into the blackened tissue. The coolant seems to be working. Now, you can place the excised now. Please try to place the donor skin before the wound hemorrhages again. It looks like this area is going to need more than one piece of tissue.
Right.
The coolant won't be effective unless you inject it directly into the blackened area. We've covered the burned area. We're done with this area.
Hey, we did one.
Let's go on to another burn.
I don't understand what the deal is with that blackened stuff, but okay.
blood first. Then, prepare another piece of tissue for grafting.
Not yet.
Can't tell if that like actually slowed the time down or not.
You have to inject the culture fluid into a part that hasn't been burned.
There's not much time. Keep it up.
Halfway through, she says. I don't understand why I can't inject this.
Vitals have dropped. We have to hurry.
Like, isn't that what I'm supposed to do to the blackened stuff? Anyways, it's too late now, so. Okay, I'm gonna run to the washroom, which a surgeon shouldn't do in the middle of surgery, but then I will probably come back. Oh yeah, trauma's always real, Douglas. Okay. So I think the best course of action here, realistically, probably the best thing, I'm trying to think like the most efficient way of doing this would be. If I do it in, I'm thinking that if I get 12 at a time, then I can patch 3 burns per time, presuming I don't screw up. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably do 3x4, patch 3 burns. I'm either going to do that. If that doesn't work, I'll try 9. If that doesn't work, I'll try 4 at a time. See what is most time effective for me. So here we go. What's going on, Rusty? Food for the soul? What's happening? What are you, Canadian or something? I mean, something like that. Yeah, why don't more surgeons pause? Yeah, it does seem helpful. Okay. Here we go.
These burns are pretty severe. Skin grafts are the only option. We'll have to remove skin from elsewhere.
All right, I'll get the culture fluid ready for you. You'll have to inject it into the right side of his body. The culture is taking effect. Please use the scalpel to remove a section of the epidermis. Vitals have dropped? You have to inject the culture fluid into a part that hasn't been burned.
Oh, I see.
The affected area is bleeding heavily. Hurry up and drain it.
Oh,
Remove
yeah.
the donor skin before we can continue. Please cut from where you injected the fluid.
Once we're ready to transfer the...
You'll most likely need several grafts, so let's look for other unburnt...
The most severe burns have already... We'll need to excise the...
Are you prepared to begin debridement? Please inject it directly into the blackened tissue. Now, please try to place the donor skin before the wound hemorrhages again. It looks like this area is going to need more than one piece of tissue. We've covered the book and we're done with this area. Let's go on to another burn.
Shit. Right.
Vitals have dropped? Halfway through. Keep it up.
The coolant seems to be working. Now, use the scalpel to excise the... You can place the excised tissue on the tray. The area has been debrided, so you can proceed to drain the blood.
Okay. At least we won't have to patch him up after, though.
Almost done.
There's not much time. Vitals have dropped?
Not yet.
The coolant won't be effective unless you inject it directly into the blackened area.
We have to hurry.
We completed the treatment.
Did we?
Great work, team.
Oh. Oh my god, man. What was it? 5 seconds left on the clock? 7? It was under 10. God damn. Seven seconds, yeah, thank you. Rusty, Liam, Douglas, Codes to Cox, thank you, folks. God, this game's stressful. I'm not even sure if slowing down time, like, actually, like, I don't think it slowed the clock down. I'm not actually sure. Like, I think it can stop the bleeding, but doesn't, like, give you more time, per se. Thank you, Samuel. Flamstera. 15 seconds behind on the stream, oh no. Oh, Speedy's doing alright. Where's he at right now? He was just chilling a minute ago. He might be chilling over by the entryway right now. Man. I'm pretty sure the first time I played this game,
is nothing but ashes.
I got stuck.
Fortunately,
This is definitely the one I played now. I'm sure of it.
But the professor's whereabouts are unknown, and we have reason to believe the data was stolen.
And I'm pretty sure the first time I played this game, I was stuck on that skin graph one for like
According to
forever.
what Russo said, the professor
Like
seems
more
to
in
have
a
been
day.
kidnapped. What did the detectives ask you?
Speedy caused all these injuries, of course. Of course he did.
Same things they
A
asked
man
you.
hammer.
What did I see when I arrived at the scene? Did I notice anything suspicious? You know, the usual. Oh,
Huge.
they also asked about the professor's condition. I didn't say anything about stigma, for now. They wouldn't understand anyway.
I can't believe he was kidnapped.
I might have also not realized before that I had to, like, I don't know.
What's their motive?
I didn't realize this was the
Obviously
game that I
more
had
than
played. I
just a
thought it was the
ransom.
other one.
What's gonna
Well,
happen
maybe
if
I
it's
need to
falsified?
try to find the other
What
one
about
now,
us?
then. If I get
The
through all of
media's
this and
gonna be
decide that
all
it's worth
over
my
this incident. We
my
won't have
future
time to
arthritis.
examine our patients.
Dr. Blaylock, Dr. Vaughn, there's someone here to see you.
Surgeon
If
Harv,
it's
yes,
another
on the
investigator, then forget it.
Actually, it's the director of Caduceus.
What?
You heard what I said. I said it's the director from Caduceus.
time
Will you
no
listen
see.
to me when I talk to you?
Regarding what
Never
happened
listen.
the other day, you have my sympathy.
Thanks.
How can we help you?
But yeah, sorry if I'm like not as active with the chat as I might be normally,
It's
but
a
like you
little
probably
complicated,
understand that this is
so
kind of a
I'll get
hard
right to the
game to
point.
take your eyes off the ball
After
for
seeing the two of you in
any
action,
length of time. Oh, that's what that is. The snake stick. Okay.
I negotiated.
I was
with
trying
the
to figure
hospital
out
to
what
have
I
you
knew
both transferred to our
Caduceus from.
staff.
But yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Us?
Like that twin
That
helix,
was
like
the plan,
DNA
But
snake
circumstances have changed.
medical thing.
So what does that mean?
Dr. Vaughn, Dr. Blaylock, by the authority of the federal government, I hereby order your immediate transfer to Caduceus.
That's where I heard it
The
from.
authority of the federal government?
The decision was made based on the research we believe Professor Wilkins was performing. As skilled
Oh, the
doctors
staff are
and
Hermes.
colleagues of the
Thank you,
professor,
Food for the Soul.
we require your expertise in the U.S. branch of Caduceus.
Snake stick. Oh yeah.
We'll do our best
I
to
keep thinking
accommodate
it's
any
like
staff
3 in the
member
morning
requests
because
you may
normally
have.
like I wouldn't even stream until like 15 minutes from now.
Can't
But
believe it. We're going to Caduceus.
I was free. Yeah, let's keep going. Don't need to stop at chapter 2. My hand isn't cramped enough yet.
Maryland, on the Atlantic coast of the United States of America. In a location close to the nation's capital lies the U.S. branch of Caduceus.
What other Atlus games does this narrator narrate?
The international organization that treats and researches new diseases. Caduceus
Like, this isn't
USA
Sajiro.
falls under the jurisdiction of Health and Human Services.
Yeah, it's definitely not Sajiro.
Yet they have their own authority to execute.
It's not Thomas Mutton, is it? I don't
They
know.
are dedicated to the treatment of intractable diseases and the prevention of infectious illnesses.
One of these days, I should really revisit
Marcus Vaughn,
Catherine,
age
or at least
34,
full body.
surgeon,
Play full body.
place of birth, California. Valerie Blaylock, age 28.
Another game, if you're not
surgeon,
familiar with it,
place of
Catherine.
birth, North Carolina.
Atlus likes making, like, really, like, off-the-wall kind of
Elena Salazar,
unusual
age
titles,
20,
or at least
nurse,
publishing them.
Place of birth, California.
Catherine's another one. Well, it's like it's a puzzle game. It's like a block puzzle thing, but it's kind of like Shin Megami Tensei, but puzzle game.
Disease counteraction team.
And you don't collect monsters. I don't know how else to
Now,
explain it.
sign here, and on the written oath, and the
It's a good game, though. It's like one of my favorites.
Why the sour face, Dr. Vaughn?
You're forming a new team? What, is this an anti-stigma measure?
Can't remember if I actually bought that yet or not. I
Is it a
might have.
result of Professor
Full body.
Wilkins'
I might have got it on sale. I forget.
Well,
I think
we've
I
had
do
this
have it,
planned for a
come to
long
think of it.
time, though the discovery
But I
of
seem to
stigma
remember there being like a
its
wallpaper
establishment.
that I didn't download or something. As a U.S. resident, I can confirm that it is a city.
At least
Code
things will be
Cox,
easier on
thank you for the
since it's such a
confirmation.
small team.
Yeah, used to platform as an RPG, so this would confuse the hell out of me.
Thanks for your concern. But if we'll be dealing with mainly new diseases, then
Like,
we'll
I keep
perform
saying it, but, like,
fewer
it's tough.
operations.
It's tough.
I hope that won't affect.
Unless you're like a regular, like I imagine if you use the Wii a lot, like if you were a regular Wii user during its time, you probably wouldn't have the same problems with this game that I'm having.
Leave it to you to
But-
think of that, Marcus.
No need to worry. We'll be referring plenty of patients to you.
Because I mean, it's kind of like
Special
all.
cases which may require the healing touch.
I mean, it's all hand-eye coordination, but it's like different because of the
Well, that's good.
trying to keep the Wiimote steady is not easy.
Your job description won't change much either, Elena.
Like there's some of these you could just see my arm just shaking.
Your priority will be to
Because like
assist
the more
Dr. Vaughn
nervous
and
you
Dr.
get too,
Blaylock
like the more
with
you
the
shake, which
operations
definitely
assigned to
isn't something you want from a surgeon.
Thank
As
you
U.S.
very
residents,
much.
I can confirm they're speaking English. Thank you, Coast. I was wondering which
I'll do
language
my
it was,
best,
but
just as I did at Concordia.
it sounds an awful lot like Canadian, but I
Then,
wasn't sure.
The first thing I'd like you to do is become familiar with Caduceus. And provide us with whatever information you have on
But like, I
stigma.
don't know how difficult this game. Like, maybe this game's a reasonable difficulty for a newbie on easy.
We've only encountered stigma in one operation. There's really
Like,
not
it's kind of
much
hard to
else
recommend
discuss,
like someone who's not like a big Wii player,
especially since Professor Wilkins kept it
like to
tight
play
on
this
all
game on normal mode. I think.
That's all right. Just tell us whatever you know. You may be
But I always
surprised
look
how
at
much
games
you recall.
nowadays in the lens of like, hey, can
Extraordinary
I like,
events leave deep imprints
if
on
I
our
can't
memory.
steamroll a game in like a couple live streams, then it's too difficult. But like, I don't know, the average person is probably just gonna spend like a half hour to an hour any given day playing a game and just like work away at it over a couple of weeks. I could be overestimating how hard these games are, or how big of a deal that is. It's like, oh, this game's hard. It's hard, but I like it, so get a month out of it instead of 2 weeks. I don't know.
High expectations. I was wondering.
I'm not a doctor.
Are
I
we
don't know.
going to be questioned about the disappearance of the
I
professor?
thought you were doing something else off screen. What could that be?
That won't be necessary.
I'm playing with my Wii
This is a
off screen,
hospital,
Douglas. Don't
not a
worry about
police
it.
department.
Well, we don't know where the professor was taken. They haven't even demanded a ransom.
I still feel uneasy about all this, but we'll do what we can.
Okay, let me show you around. I hope we can cover everything.
I love how
before
I
my
was
guest
like
arrives.
this close to starting to do like a bunch of N64 games, but now I'm like, I want to do Wii stuff. Not that I see like a huge problem with that, because like I can still do
Now,
N64
this is
stuff
your
when I'm done
office.
with the Wii stuff. Because I'm just thinking like once I get like maybe I should start working through Mario Galaxy 2. Maybe now's the time that I'm like in a Wii mode. I should probably get some of these Wii titles
Look
knocked
at
out.
this equipment. I knew Caduceus would be amazing, but This is too much.
It's not like I have a ton of them.
Won't be much different than they were in the past.
I was gonna play Super Paper Mario, but now that I have the 1,000-Year Door and we can play Paper Mario 1 on the Switch online, it doesn't really take priority. Like, I should probably just start 1,000-Year Door, like, anytime. That game's great.
Even though you're now members of Caduceus, you're still first and foremost.
And eventually play Bug Fable, which is like a knockoff of Paper Mario. It looks good. I don't know if it is any good. It looks really good.
We dedicate ourselves to research here.
It's confirmed.
At the same time,
Thank you for the
see
line.
regular patients.
Yeah, the nut chuck.
A major
Right.
part of your duties will be to keep your skills sharp.
Well, it can't be any worse than Concordia. I mean, we weren't exactly welcome there.
Now, let's take a look at where you'll be performing your surgeries.
Shall I also go back down to the used game store
There are a
and
total
just
of 10 ORs.
do another
each
once
equipped
over
for a
of
different
Wii U
type of
titles.
procedure.
So I can
Oh,
nab
Dr.
some good
Evans.
deals. Prefer Concrete Luigi, as opposed to Paper Mario.
Do you know
What
where
about
Dr.
Scissor Daisy?
This is Dr. Everett, our chief surgeon.
You heard me.
He looks like he's in pain. Is something wrong?
Which Concordia?
I've got cholelithiasis.
No, not cholelithiasis. Anything
I
with
was
that.
going to ask Dr.
Oh,
to
gallstones.
remove the gallstones, but I can't find her anywhere. I can't take this anymore. Director,
Poor bastard.
can you fragment them for me, please?
We're gonna use the ultrasound. I guess we'll blast with a
I wish I
laser.
could, but I'm expecting a visitor shortly.
Is that code for your period?
But I can't stand the pain any longer. Are these the new doctors you were talking about?
Yes, they are.
Are they busy right
I
now?
don't care who does it. I just need help.
You got Taco Bellitis. The good thing about Taco Bellitis, though, is it doesn't usually require surgery. It usually comes out on its own just fine.
I know this is
In a
sudden,
very
but would you mind?
expedient fashion.
Not at all. Dr. Everett, I'm...
Yeah, afraid of height. Yeah, so I can relate on the shape.
Skip the formalities. Just
I mean,
prep
he's
for
constipated
surgery.
with gallstones, so... I mean, I've never had... not that I'm aware of, had a gallstone, but... They don't sound fun. I mean, if they hurt badly enough that people are like, yes, cut me open and remove my gallbladder, then yeah, I'm sure it hurts a lot. And I feel sorry
Let
for
me
anyone that
explain the
suffers
chart.
from it.
Dr. Everett has cholelithiasis and has been experiencing pain for 3 years.
Jesus Christ, man. I mean, he's talking about gallstones. I'm assuming that it's like... Well...
3
Gallstones.
years?
Yes.
I'm thinking
I've
kidney
told him
stones, but still.
repeatedly to admit
Gallstones,
himself to
you
the
know.
ward and have it treated.
Tomato. As
However,
far
it
as
seems he's far more
gut-wrenching pain
interested
is
in
concerned.
taking care of patients than himself.
I mean, that's
Typical
admirable.
doctor, neglecting his own needs.
I guess that just goes to show how passionate Dr. Everett is about his job.
When you put it that way. Oh, excuse me, please continue.
We'll use a laser to fragment the gallstone in this
Laser.
operation. Please extract the gallbladder as well during the
I was
procedure.
gonna leave the gallbladder in there. Maybe he wants more stones.
So we'll be taking care of the cause of his pain as well.
Okay, why are we removing the gall... Okay. I'm not actually a doctor. If you're removing... I actually am asking this question. I don't expect anyone to know the answer. If you're going to remove the gallbladder, why are you removing the stones first? Like, unless there's a chance that they could, like, rupture into the person, I guess. Maybe you'd want to do that. I would just think you would get it all at once. I guess it depends how badly in shape the gallbladder is.
Well, I must be going.
Again, I know
I'll leave
nothing
the
about
rest to you.
biology, so forgive my ignorant ramblings.
Okay, let's get started.
You're gonna be removing everything, yeah, except the gallbladder. Right.
We will now begin the operation. Please disinfect the incision area and open him up.
Why don't we just keep stabbing him with this juice? Then he'll be fully healed again. Trying to write my name, okay? Oh,
First, we'll be
there it is.
fragmenting the gallstones, passing through the ductal
Oh, it's in the
epithelium.
duct.
If If a gallstone passes completely through the epithelium, the patient's vitals
Okay,
will drop.
okay. Is this dude awake? I hope not.
Let's begin by using the ultrasound to locate the gallstones. There's a gallstone. Use the laser to break it up. The gallstone has been fragmented.
Like Space Invaders
Let's
right
begin
now.
extracting the gallbladder as well. First, inject the sedative into the gallbladder.
We can't remove it all at once. Let's cut it into multiple segments before we take it out.
And don't forget to use the laser on the gallstones while doing so.
I was going to forget.
Please begin cutting off the first. The cut has caused hemorrhage. The patient's vitals have dropped. Please don't. The gallstone has split into 2 parts. Use the laser to fragment both halves as well. The blood has been drained. Let's start cutting off the next segment. The second segment has been cut off. Don't forget to vitals and need to pay attention to the gallstones while you're working on the gallbladder.
Well, he's dead. He died from the gallbladder.
Who are you people? What are you?
Yeah, you can live a perfectly normal life without a gallbladder. Your liver will still make enough bile to digest your food, but instead of being stored in the gallbladder, it drips into your digestive system. Right. I hear that it makes it a little harder to eat fatty foods, but I don't know. Let's remove his brainstem. Yeah, it won't hurt anymore after. I mean, true. Can't argue with that logic.
We will now please disinfect the incision area and open him up.
Alright.
Let's begin by using the ultrasound to locate the gallstones. There's a gallstone. The gallstone first. Inject the sedative into the gallbladder.
You can't.
And don't forget. All right then. Please begin cutting off the first segment. The gallstone has split into 2 parts. Use the laser to fragment both halves as well. The cut has caused hemorrhaging. The blood has been drained. Let's start cutting off the next segment.
I mean, I don't know. Ultrasound?
The patient's vitals have dropped. Please don't forget to treat the gallstones before they pass. On the gallbladder.
Yeah.
The second segment has been cut. Don't forget to keep fragmenting the gallstones. Now, please continue cutting the next segment. Has been cut off. Remove the last segment before it hemorrhages again.
Fuck. Am I gonna go to see Jupiter?
Who are you people?
Not,
what are you doing?
not right now. I'm a little busy right now.
Will you please disinfect the incision area and open him up? Let's begin by using the ultrasound to locate the gallstones. There's a gallstone. The first, inject the sedative into the gallbladder. We can't remove. And don't forget to use. All right then. Please begin. The cut has caused hemorrhaging. The blood has been drained. The second segment. Don't forget to keep fragmenting the gallstones. Now, Please continue cutting the next segment. The gallstone is split into 2 parts. Use the laser to fragment both halves as well.
Fuck, no.
The patient's vitals have dropped. Please don't forget to treat the gallstones before they pass.
Vitals have dropped?
You need to pay attention to the gallstones while you're working on the gallbladder. Third segment has been cut. Remove the last segment before it hemorrhages again.
Fuck. Doing a shot every time this game says gallstones. I wouldn't advise doing that. I cannot condone doing that. For your safety.
Anyone, please disinfect the incision area and open him up. First will be if a gall. Let's begin by using the ultrasound to locate the gallstones. There's a gallstone. First, inject the sedative into the gallbladder. You can't remove. And don't forget to. All right then. The cut is caught. The blood has been drained. Let's start cutting off the next segment. The patient's vitals have dropped. Don't forget to keep fragmenting the gallstone. The gallstone is split into 2 parts. Use the laser to fragment both halves as well.
Vitals have dropped?
You need to pay attention to the gallstones while you're working on the gallbladder.
Doesn't help that, like, I'm blasting one, but it's like, well, it's not ultrasounded, so he's dead.
Who are you?
I don't know, maybe I can't do this right now. Maybe I have to wait until next time.
Please disinfect the incision area and open him up.
Try something a little different this time.
First, we'll be fragmenting the gallstones, passing through the ductal epithelium. Let's begin by using the ultrasound to locate the gallstones. There's a gallstone. Use the gallstone first. Inject the sedative into the gallbladder.
We can't remove it all at once. Let's cut it into...
And don't forget to use the laser on... All right then. Please begin cutting off the first segment. The cut has caused hemorrhaging. The blood has been drained. Let's start cutting off the next segment. The patient's vitals have dropped. Please, the second segment has been cut off. Don't forget to keep fragmenting the gallstones. Now, the third segment. Remove the last segment before it hemorrhages again. You need to pay attention to the gallstones while you're working on the
Okay, I can only
gallbladder.
do it once. Okay, got it. Fuck.
Excised. This should prevent the gallstones from forming.
Who are you people?
Yeah, just yank it. Yeah, exactly. Just yank it out.
Please disinfect the incision area and open him up. First, if a gallstone, let's begin by using the ultrasound to locate the gallstones. There's a gallstone. Use the gallstone first. Inject the sedative into the gallbladder. You can't remove it. And don't forget. All right then. Please begin cutting off the first. The cut has caused hemorrhage. The blood has been drained. Let's start cutting off the next. The second segment. The patient's vitals have dropped. Don't forget to keep fragmenting the gallstones.
Not yet.
Now, please continue cutting the next segment. The third segment has been cut off. Remove the last segment before hemorrhages again.
Stop it.
The gallbladder has been excised. This should
I
prevent
guess
the
I need
gallstones
to have
from
his
forming.
health over a certain thing once I like completely remove the gall, which I guess makes sense.
Please disinfect the incision area and open him up. First, if a gallstone, let's begin by using the ultrasound to locate the gallstones. There's a gallstone. Use the laser. The gallstone first. Inject the sedative into the gallbladder. You can't remove, and don't forget to use. All right then. Please begin cut. The cut has caused. The blood has been drained. Let's start cutting off the next segment. The patient's vitals have dropped. The second segment has been cut off. The hemorrhage. The gallstone has split into two parts. Use the laser to fragment both halves as well.
Vitals have
You
dropped.
need to pay attention to the gallstones while you're working.
If the
on
fucking
gallbladder.
Wii would stop fucking me.
Don't forget to keep fragmenting the gallstones. The third segment has been cut off. One more to go. Remove the last segment before it hemorrhages again.
My favorite part is when I suture when I'm trying to drain.
Who are...
For doctor without label.
I think I just gotta try to push that a bit further. I seem to be better off just ignoring the gallstones.
Please disinfect the incision area and open him up. First, let's begin by using the ultrasound to locate the gallstones. There's a gallstone. The gallstone has been fragmented. First, inject the sedative into the gallbladder. You can't remove it, and don't forget. All right then. Please begin. The blood has been drained. The second segment has been cut off. Don't forget to keep fragmenting the gallstones. The patient's vitals have dropped. The third segment has been cut off. One more to go. Remove the last segment before it hemorrhages again.
The gallbladder has been excised. This should prevent the gallstones from forming.
Please extract the gallbladder. You need to pay attention. Gallbladder, please treat the hemorrhaging area with antibiotic gel and suture the epithelium closed. The gallstones
Okay.
have been eliminated, and the gallbladder has been extracted.
You end up doing that like real quickly.
Please close him up.
No. That was actually like halfway quick, I feel.
Good job.
Turnaround time was alright on that. I'm gonna go to sleep, though my sleep will be temporarily unlike all of your patients. Alright, Codester Cox, will you enjoy your different temporary sleep? Maybe if you're lucky, I'll perform on you next time. It actually thinks I didn't make a mistake. That is incorrect. Still got a C rank, though. Still got a crank.
We just arrived, and we're already performing emergency surgeries. I can't wait to see what's next. But I guess it was a good chance to get our feet wet.
Yeah, and our hands wet with gallbladder juice.
Oh, you're leaving? I was glad to hear the operation went well. Of course, I'd expect nothing less.
We always do our best.
I hear that often, but for some reason, this time I believe it. Tomorrow,
So I think that's
we'll
gonna evolve into my strategy for the remainder of this game. Basically, find out the proper time to use star power, and then just ignore every other, like, maintenance thing I can do. Like, I'm sure if I blow up a certain number of gallbladders, gallstones, it's probably, like, a bonus points. But, like
she said.
I'm not looking to get S
Always
ranks
do our
here.
best.
I'm just looking to beat it on normal mode. Forget hard mode. At least for now. Well, let's at least try one more. My hands are definitely starting to get unhappy with my life decisions. But
Wow.
we'll see if we can do another surgery.
Operation on your first day here? You must be good.
Oh, before I go, Harv, I forgot to tell you how much I love the stream. Oh, thanks, Codester Cox. I appreciate it. It's like a medical drama moment. Thank you. I just kind of took a bunch of different pictures. I'm like, I'm going to start doing that. So. Thank you.
No, it's the doctors who are
Expect
good.
more of my big dumb face and my thumbnails in the near future.
Sounds like you
Speedy,
work well
hi, buddy.
with them. In my case, it depends on who I'm assisting.
Hi, buddy.
I get along with Dr. Everett, but Dr. Tsuji, on the other hand... Oh, forget I said anything.
Speedy got a good brushing today. I thought about taking a picture of all of his brushed off fur and making like a YouTube story out of it, but I'm like, maybe I won't. That's kind of gross,
Call
I guess.
me Leslie. Everyone else does.
Trust me, it was quite the mound of hair we got off of this poor fella.
Now, it's our responsibility as
Didn't we?
nurses
Oh,
to
you're
manage
welcome.
the support
You're welcome
system.
for the grooming, Speedy.
It'll probably take some time, but once you get used to it, you'll be able to update an E-chart in a snap.
E-chart.
Want to give it a try in a vacant OR?
I like it so far.
I'd love to.
All
Regarding
groomed and
this
happy,
new
buddy.
disease, which has tentatively been named stigma, we received a report from the National Security Council and have begun an independent investigation.
Speedy rubbing on the mic.
Its threat level is unknown, but I can say that the pathogen possesses astonishing mobility.
Hey.
It was unclear whether it even existed.
I know you're
until
trying to
now,
perform surgery, but I need attention now.
but the Wilkins case put an end to the debate.
And we are basing that assumption on the testimony of our two new doctors, yes? Oh, pardon me. I'm Kanae Tsuji, a surgeon here. It's nice to meet you both.
Hey, buddy. Alright, Harv and Hellions. Gonna meet up with some friends and get some food and some mystery drinks. Hell yeah, Edenly. Thank you for the lard. You enjoy your time
You're
out with your
absolutely
buddies. I'll
correct,
catch you later.
Kanae. While the information provided by Dr. Vaughn and Dr. Blaylock is highly
Meantime, I'm gonna
reliable,
pet my cat and
our own investigation at Concordia
maybe blow
also
up some more
validates
stigma.
the
I don't know.
And it's worth noting, Professor Wilkins was conducting all the research on his own, without help from other doctors.
We spent less than a month there following our transfer from Alaska. But during that time, the professor seemed somewhat paranoid about an information leak.
To be honest, I'm surprised there was a leak, no matter how small.
The NSC never tells us their source of information. I bet the military is involved in it somehow.
Let's try to make do with the information we have at hand.
Speedy purring or
At this point,
He's
the
really
research
close
can
to the
no
mic.
longer be left exclusively to Wilkins. It's now the concern of our entire organization.
What?
Prior to
What?
your transfer here, we received reports of suspicious cases from various countries. We've already discussed those cases in a previous meeting.
The pathogens in question were confused with various parasites, so nothing was conclusive. If any new cases occur, they should now be reported to Caduceus International.
It's unfortunate, though, that Professor Wilkins' data was destroyed.
Yeah, Speedy just barely in the camera shot right now.
By an unidentified assailant at
He's
that.
all comfy on my lap slash stomach slash chest. Aren't you? Aren't you, buddy?
We're hoping that the professor's still alive.
From now on,
I found a
if any
spot
new
like
cases of stigma
right on
arise
like
here
low
in the
on
US,
Speedy's scruff that if
the
I
patient
scratch
will
him
be
there, he
transferred to
really
this
likes it.
facility whenever possible. Both Health and Human Services and the National Security Council have agreed to this. The operating
I'm guessing it's
surgeons will be
probably a
Dr.
spot
Vaughn
he
and
can't
Dr.
generally
Blaylock.
reach on his own, so that I can scratch. He's probably like, oh yeah.
Their prior
Oh, baby.
experience dealing with stigma
Oh,
will
baby.
be invaluable.
Oh hi.
I personally stand behind them, 100%. The rest of you will be invited to witness their expertise very soon.
I look forward to seeing the infamous healing
Who
touch.
said I was gonna use it?
That was a little unexpected. What have we gotten ourselves into, Marcus?
Can you hear him purring now? Because we got a purring cat.
Were you as shocked as I was by what they already knew?
Not really. A doctor considers any and all possibilities.
Oh, you're a good kitty.
Well, I for
There,
one,
there.
am surprised.
Good kitty.
I had no idea there was data on stigma, other than what the professor had collected.
Right. You're gonna try to pet my face, aren't you?
Well, we've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, you can hear him purring? Nice.
We're leaving for the tech department tomorrow morning at 8, right?
I like it when Speedy can make a cameo,
Yes,
but
so
anytime
don't
you can
be
hear him
late.
purring, that's like a
All right,
double
then
win.
I'm gonna go home and get some sleep.
Doctor, we just received an emergency request for help.
What's going
What
on now?
happened?
There was a big accident on the freeway. More than 30 people are in serious condition.
Speed round surgeries, God almighty.
The request came
Gauntlet
from the state hospital.
surgery.
Now I feel right at home.
Elena, can you let them know that we'll accept the patients?
All 30 of them? We're gonna start with this guy. Accident victim with chest complications. Details unknown.
No eye response, incoherent speech, decerebrate posture, E1, V3, M2.
I don't know what that means.
He's under 8 on the Glasgow coma scale.
Oh, it's
He's in
like
critical
coma
condition.
stuff.
The patient has taken considerable damage to the right half of his body, and his lungs may be at risk.
What are we gonna do for his lungs?
He's
Or does he
definitely
have
in
like
bad
bone
shape.
fragments in his lungs?
The exact locations of his injuries are difficult to determine right now. His vitals aren't stable either. Please hurry, but be careful.
There's no time to lose. Let's begin immediately.
Alright,
Okay, let's get started.
let's get sweaty. Oh, that just makes me think that every time.
Beginning the operation. The patient's condition has worsened since his arrival. Begin by treating the external wounds.
Vitals are dropping?
I kind of figured out a trick with the forceps, then like completely forgot about it. Because
The external wounds have been
because of the
treated,
forceps,
but
they
I
want you to
assume
hold
that
A
it
and
only
B. I try to
worsened
have
the
like A
inside.
or B held, then push one, and then let go of one. I just find it's not as shaky when I let go if I do that.
Let's open him up and begin treating his internal organs.
I'll treat his internal organs, alright.
I'm confirming interior wounds and the presence of foreign debris. Let's keep an eye on his vitals and treat everything we can. This wound can't be sutured like this.
You'll need to use the forceps. Hold one side of the wound with a forceps. Grasp one side of the wound. Pinch one side. Grasp one side of the wound. Please suture it quickly, or the wound will open again.
That should do it for this area. Now to move on to the others.
Use the magnification tool to change where we're looking. There should be other injuries nearby.
Drain the pools of blood.
You mind?
Use the antibiotic gel to treat it. Vitals are stabilizing.
All right.
Patient should be all right for now.
Cool.
All right, let's close him up.
Perfect. Cool.
Operation complete.
Nice. Very satisfying when we do it in one try. 6 cools earned. Is cool better than good? I guess it must be. I don't know. Still gotta see.
That was the last of the patients.
Well, alright.
The 3 of you can wrap things up now.
I don't know, maybe I got a little lucky, but compared to the Gallbladder one, that was nothing.
All right. Thanks, Leslie. That was very impressive. If you don't mind, I'd like to assist
It's kind of a
you in
layup. I don't know what,
dancing
like, comparably speaking, like, I think that should have been the first one, then
It's 3 a.m.
the other one, the next one.
Man, talk about a long day.
Then again, the difficulty in this game is kind of all over the place.
Well, this is what you wanted, right? To continue seeing patients.
Yeah,
I won't necessarily
I guess
finish
that's
this
the life
chapter
of a
tonight,
doctor,
though, because like I
no
said, it
matter
kind
where
of
you
depends on how much juice my hand has left, but that surgery went really smoothly, so... This is probably where I should quit while I'm ahead, but I'm
I'll
not
see you
going to.
tomorrow, bright and early.
Hey, don't worry. If we can survive in Alaska, we can survive anywhere.
I mean, nothing's saying that I could start a surgery, realize it's over my head for now, and stop. Try again next time. Collaborative efforts, go.
So, I have a new job for you.
What's that? Custodial
But
worker?
first, let me introduce you to our head of research.
Hello, my name is Dr. Robert Cromwell. Dr.
I am
Blaylock and Dr.
well
Vormans.
renowned for my
It's nice
ability
meet
to
you.
crom.
You must be busy
Do it well.
adapting to Caduceus, as well as the newly established team. But the director recommended you to, so I would appreciate your assistance.
It's nice to meet you, too. It would be our pleasure to help.
Good. I'd like you to participate in clinical testing under the supervision of the research lab.
Let me remind you that it is the duty of those in the medical field to not only cure patients, but to also research and pioneer new treatments. Doctors and researchers must work together to fight diseases both present and future. That's the purpose of Caduceus. There may be some interesting characters here, but they're all excellent doctors. I consider myself very fortunate to be able to conduct medical research among them. And on top of that, we now have the assistance of two truly gifted
Yeah, it's way
doctors
easier to do hospital work when we have white mages
I firmly believe that
under
with
our
your
employ.
precision, the data will be able to... That is why I'm so enthusiastic about your surgical skills.
What's going on, KJ? It's pretty tough, this game.
You don't have any
Some of the surgeries you have to do
I appreciate your
are
vote
rough.
of confidence, even if it is a bit exaggerated.
He's a dedicated
But yeah, it's like the
professional,
story is
although
just
he
like
tends to be long-winded.
surgery anime like visual novel. But the gameplay is surgery.
Now then,
It's interesting. I like it. I rage at it though, but it's fun and it's different and it feels satisfying every time
the
winning
research you're contributing to will give new
finishing
hope to
a-
heart disease patients everywhere.
a mission.
I'll explain as I show you my
I'm way more pleased to finish missions in this game than I am most games where I don't feel anything.
It's true that
Because it's like a genuine like struggle with the controllers every time. It takes like all my brain power. How does it compare performing real surgery? Well, I've killed fewer people performing real surgery. I'll tell you that
Mostly
much.
Journalists and politicians who are trying to make a name for themselves.
Take that for what it's worth.
You
What's
know
going on,
how
Gin?
difficult it is
A
to
non-SMT
produce significant
Atlus
results
game. Yeah,
without
how
a
interesting.
revolutionary.
Yeah,
But
there's a couple of them that
we
exist. This is
also
one of them.
have generous supporters such as
Oh, Dr. Cromwell, you have friends with you today. Would you introduce me? Pretty please.
Isabella. You really should start acting professionally. This is Ms. Vasquez. She's
Our
a
party,
representative of
the surgeons that we play as
I'm Dr.
also have healing magic. Like they actually have magic.
Dr. Vaughn,
And this game is also rather difficult, like hard on my hands. Like it really cramps
Nice
my
to
hands to
meet
play
you,
this game.
Handsome.
Like I'm gonna try to do one more surgery here. I would be surprised if I have the stamina to go beyond that tonight, but we'll see.
We're partnered with a number of large pharmaceutical companies and medical manufacturers, including Humani, who've been a tremendous help to us.
There's magic in this game. Well, like the main characters, they have something called the healing touch, and basically you draw a star with the Wiimote, and it like slows time, and it can help you like patch someone up or like drain bleeding or whatever.
I hope my looks don't give you the wrong impression about our company. Humani is a major player in this industry, and
And we
I've been known
also,
to
you
play
missed it, but
hardball when
we
needed.
operated on a doctor earlier, and he had like
Humani
alien
holds several
spaceships in him,
lucrative
kind of thing.
pharmaceutical patents and leads the way
Like they're not
in
like really
regenerative
like,
medicine.
but if you see them, you'd be like, yeah, that's spaceships, sure.
Well, if there's anything
They're like these
I
little
can do
creatures
for
that
you,
like
just
chop
let me
up the organs of people on the inside, and you have to blast them with a
We
laser.
have a research specialist.
We did that one
who
already. I was
staff
actually
as
getting
well.
pretty frustrated with that one, but then I got through it.
She's a very talented young woman and has produced great results. I believe she's nearby.
It's enjoyable. I rage at it, but it's enjoyable.
Cynthia, can you spare a
And it's
moment?
satisfying to clear the missions. So.
I'll go get her, Dr. Cromwell.
Just how I've been kind of feeling, like, you know, wanting to do some different stuff. It's like, this
The
is about
operation that
as
you'll be performing would not be possible without her help.
not typical of a game that I would play as I could,
Yes,
like, get my
Dr.
hands on.
Cromwell?
Oh, that's right. You said you'd introduce me to the doctors today.
This is Cynthia Kazakov. She's a beautiful woman, as you can see, and quite brilliant.
Yeah, I noticed at least one of those things.
Cynthia Kazakov? You wouldn't happen to be from Trinity Medical School, would you?
Valerie? Valerie Blaylock?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, my reputation precedes me.
You became a doctor. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wow. I never expected to see you here, of all places.
Never
You're
expected
going
to
to
see
be
you at a
helping
medical
us?
facility
This
of
is
all
great.
places.
I'm Marcus
I'm sure I
Vaughn.
can trust
Sorry
you.
to interrupt such a touching reunion.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
I'm sure I can trust this facility.
So, you two are old friends.
So yeah, I've also come to the realization that this is the game that I had already played before. Like, I thought that it was Second Opinion, but like, after I did a couple of the surgeries tonight, I'm like, no, this is definitely the game that I played years ago. Because, like, we did the stigma, like, the alien parasite or whatever, and then, like, a skin graft operation, which was also pretty tough. But I specifically remember the skin graft one. Like, once I did it, I'm like, oh yeah, this one was a bastard. What are we doing here? Patient is suffering from obliterative cardiomyopathy. Like, I know that's something in the heart. Requires myocardial patch transplants. Made from a new material. We're giving her heart patch.
Allow me to explain the details
like
of
she's
the
a like she's a
operation,
bicycle
as
tire.
well as the usage of the myocardium patch. Our patient is a 10-year-old girl with an occlusion in her heart. Her heart functions are deteriorating. If this continues, she'll have a myocardial infarction.
Infarction is a funny word, and you know why it is.
That's where the myocardium.
I don't have to explain myself.
I don't know much about it. It's a form of synthetic membrane, correct?
Yeah, and I hear if you
it's a new type of synthetic
adhere it to someone's,
that
like,
uses
you
the
know,
whole cell voltage clamp.
I'm trying to make it insane, the membrane. Yeah.
The membrane itself is elastic and helps.
But I didn't
the heart
have enough
move and
membrane
function.
to do it.
That's amazing. It truly is a miracle of science.
I mentioned this earlier, but, like, I wonder how much of it, like, I'm sure some of these procedures they're talking about are based in, like, medical fact. I wonder how much, like, beyond that is, like, actually accurate in this game.
It's only as incredible as the skills.
Like,
of
the stuff
people
they talk
using it.
about before and after the surgery. Like, I understand the surgery obviously wouldn't be, like,
Nothing like a little pressure.
accurate. But
I don't mind though. That motivates me.
We'll do our best, of course. I can promise you that.
I'm glad to hear it.
So, we'll be applying this myocardial patch by positioning it according to the guide. Is that this operation's objective?
we're gonna have to
Yes,
do
that's
it not
correct.
according to the guide,
This
because something's
operation
gonna
will be
happen.
performed without stopping her heart. But
Not
I have
dangerous.
faith in Caduceus and in all of you.
Like, stopping someone's heart isn't dangerous. Anyway.
Let's start.
Alright.
Let's begin the... We'll be operating on the heart. Please open her up.
Well, first let's get her vitals out. No. It's off to a good start. What is happening right now?
Let's confirm the procedure of this operation.
Okay.
3 areas of occlusion have been located on the heart. We'll apply the myocardium patch to them all. Follow the guide and keep the placement and angle in mind.
I will
when
not.
applying the patch. If the myocardium patch isn't placed correctly, the patient may undergo cardiac arrest. Be careful. Start by applying antibiotic
So I was
gel
about
to
to
the
say
occlusion
antibiotic
areas.
gel.
Carefully match the location and angle of the patch with the pattern on the heart. The myocardium
Good.
patch has been successfully applied to the occlusion area. Her heart rate is increasing. There's a possibility that the already weakened areas of the
Okay, so we'll
myocardium
have
may
to
hemorrhage.
stitch and drain them if that
If you
happens.
find a hemorrhage, treat it with
Oh,
antibiotic
antibiotic.
gel before its condition worsens.
Sure.
Here's the next occlusion area. What? The guide moved? Does this mean that we'll have to time the placement now that the heart is beating faster?
1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay.
Apply the patch when the size of the guide matches the size of the patch. Doctor, the patient's undergoing
Uh-oh.
cardiac arrest. Use the defibrillator to resuscitate her. We have a pulse. A blood pool has formed. Please drain it quickly.
Fuck off.
Doctor, the patient's
Thanks, man.
undergoing cardiac arrest. Use the defibrillator to resuscitate her. We have a pulse. Please watch the guide and place it when the sizes match.
Are you actually serious? That didn't count?
To resuscitate her. We have a pulse. The patch wasn't applied to the correct area. Doctor, the patient's undergoing cardiac... Use the defibrillator to resuscitate her. We have a pulse. The patch wasn't applied to the correct area. Doctor, the patient's... Use the defibrillator to resuscitate her. We have a pulse. Please watch the guide and place it when the sizes match. Doctor, use the defibrillator.
You know how it's moving? Like, I don't know how accurate you expect me to be here.
We have a pulse. Please watch the guide and place it when the sizes match. Doctor, use the defibrillator.
Like, I can't do it much more accurately than that. Like, you can really, like, relax with that.
Please watch the guide and place it when the sizes match. Doctor, the patient's undergoing cardiac
Anthony Jordan, thank you for being a lard lover for 5 months with me. Just remember, it won't grow back. But I want it to grow back. Why am I shanking the patient? I'm not doing it on purpose. I think the surgery's going swimmingly. This looks harder than real surgery, I know.
Use the defibrillator to
I would
resuscitate
agree.
her. We have a pulse. Please watch the guide and place it when the sizes match. Doctor, the patient's undergoing... Use the defibrillator to resuscitate
I
her.
love how, like, fussy this game is sometimes with stuff. Other times you, like, barely waddle over, like, a suture point. It's, like, excellently sutured. Here, I drop it, like, exactly in the right spot. It's like, no, you did it wrong.
The second occlusion area has
It actually
been
worked
treated.
that time.
One more to go. Her heart rate isn't... Be careful when placing the patch.
We don't have much
Watch your
time.
timing. Doctor, the patient's undergoing cardiac arrest. Use the defibrillator to resuscitate her. We have a pulse. Please watch the guide and place it when the sizes match.
Hurry!
The myocardium patch. Let's treat them all. The patches have
You actually
begun
serious?
synchronizing and her heart rate is returning
get outta
to
here.
normal. She should be all right.
Yeah, let's close her up.
Please close her up.
No. Oh,
Finished. Good work, everyone.
sub 10 seconds. Yeah, thank you so much, Anthony Jordan. Kamikaze Ray, what's happening? It's true that you just need to 100% this game to be a doctor, right? That's the impression I'm under, but I'm nowhere near that. But I mean, compared to some of the surgery we did tonight, that wasn't too bad.
That was a flawless
I definitely go into
operation.
every one of these,
Simply
like,
perfect.
pretty
The patch is
anxious,
sure
I
to
guess you could say.
integrate with the existing tissue. The patient should recover
I'm just
nicely.
waiting to do the next surgery that, like, completely cramps my hands into an arthritic pile of joints.
I think we'll see excellent results, Valerie.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing more operations like this one.
Well, we wouldn't want to take up all of your time. The director has already spoken to us regarding the research on stigma. We're currently in the planning stages. In time, we'll show you what we're capable of. Right, Cynthia?
Yes, Dr. Cromwell.
Alright. Well, let's keep going. I have it in me, so let's keep going. Curious if I actually have it in me to get through 2 chapters tonight.
The NIH has received a request for help from a hospital in Texas.
Because if I can do a level, like, kind of quickly, it gives my hands, you know, a bit of a chance
They're
to
having difficulty with the diagnosis. Based
chill,
on the patient's chart,
get a little bit of rest
there's a
time
good
between.
chance that it's stigma.
So this is what we're dealing with, hmm?
These 2 pictures were taken only a few hours apart. Look how far the focus is shifted. And its size has increased drastically.
What did I miss?
A biopsy was attempted, but they were unable to obtain a sample of the pathogen.
Oh, is it stigma
The
again?
patient will arrive in roughly 3 hours. Vaughn and Blaylock will be performing the surgery.
We'll check the patient's condition upon her arrival and then proceed with the operation.
We're treading on unknown territory, so we'd appreciate your support, Dr. Suji.
I highly doubt that you two will need my help, but I'll get ready nonetheless. The patient's vitals are stable. Blood pressure 110/60, heart rate 60 beats per minute.
Yeah, it's
Any
kind of
case
low,
history?
isn't it? Well, for heart rate, I mean. Hey, Thomas L. Mahoney, thank you for the $2 super chat, my man. Yeah, moist sponge for that sweaty brow, doc. Oh, I definitely need that moist sponge. We'll try not to remember it in the patient this time, though. They don't like it when we
Laceration on the right
leave
eye.
sponges in them. I've noticed.
Looks like they used artificial blood for transfusion. Q-heme blood from Syntec Labs, to be exact.
Artificial
Are there
blood,
any
how's that even work?
contraindications?
None that I'm aware of, but
Like, I'm
keep
sure it
them just
exists,
in
but, like,
case.
how's that work?
Will do.
The affected area
Well, I mean,
is
if it
the liver.
existed, why do we
Course of
need so many,
treatment
like,
will be
genuine blood
determined during
donations?
the
So it's
procedure.
probably, like, a complicated thing, if it even does exist
However, I
synthetically.
have a feeling this will be different than the professor's case.
Even so, I'm sure our experience with stigma will prove invaluable. Let's stay positive.
Like, I assume eventually they'll be able to make blood through with, like, stem cells somehow. I don't know. All the blood everyone will
According
need.
to the test results, this stigma
I'm
is
not a
completely
scientist,
different
then.
from the one
How
we
does any
saw
of that work?
before. There are some similarities.
If, like, that's just
though,
for organs, I
such
don't know
as
if you could, like, make
mobility.
blood that way.
It tries every conceivable method to make its victims suffer.
If it is stigma, then there must be a core somewhere. Even if it
Oh,
looks
so we're
different.
digging around for some stigma. We're dipping into the
If we
very
find and
sci-fi.
attack it, we may be
Alright,
able to
Cyrano.
identify the key to stopping it.
A core. Now that you mention it, there was something in the report about that.
That's right. We saw something like a core when we were operating on
I mean, the
Professor
two of them
Wilkins.
fused together, yeah.
I'm surprised you remember, Marcus.
Call it a hunch.
A hunch? Well, at least we have some hope of defeating it now.
I'll be praying that I don't have to get involved.
It's haunting me. Wherever I
The
go.
stigma.
Dr. Vaughn?
It's nothing. Let's end this nightmare. Okay, let's begin.
Alright. Let's get in ya.
The exact nature of this stigma and the types of damage it is capable of are still unknown.
Oh, it is just not. It's just not for us yet, right? For us
We'll
plebes.
just have to open her up and absorb
Got
it
it.
for ourselves.
Say no more. Say no more. For us plebeians. Ah, yes.
Stigma confirmed. It's much larger than before.
That must be its core there in the center. The plan is to use the laser to incinerate it, but...
Yeah,
We
what's
can't
it
do anything
surrounded
to
by?
it since the core has enveloped itself within the surrounding cellular
Yeah,
tissue.
so what's happening? Oh, they're testing it on animal. Oh, I see, I see.
The tissue itself looks highly viscous. Let's try draining it.
Good job. The amount of cellular tissue around the core has decreased.
Okay, then let's continue this and drag the core out. Is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
The core's been exposed. Use the laser to incinerate it. It's working.
We did it, it's dead. We won.
The core's being covered by the tissue again. Please drain it. There is still tissue left inside the patient. Please drain it.
The remaining tissue is hardened? Does it dry out over time?
We can't use the...
Now we can use the scalpel to detach it. The tissue has been detached. Its vitals are... The tissue has been extracted. It's dangerous.
Let's extract it with the Powell procedure. First, use the drain on the hardened tumor.
Vitals are dropping? Use the drain on the hardened tumor and excise it with the scalpel. The draining is complete. Use the scalpel to excise it.
Oh, I just killed them instead.
That's it.
Or whether they both.
Yeah, let's see how this winds up.
We'll just have to open her up and observe it for ourselves.
Here, if you play guitar here, Guitar IRL, Guitar Hero is actually harder for you. I wonder if this game is similar. Maybe. If you're actually a surgeon, it's like... Wait, they don't have this essential surgery thing.
Let's continue this and drag the core out.
The core's been exposed. Use the laser to incinerate it. It's working. The core's being covered.
Is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
There is still tissue left inside the patient. Please drain it.
The remaining tissue is hardened? Does it dry out over time?
Now we can use the scalpel to detach it. The tissue has been detached. Vitals are dropped. The tissue has been extracted. It's stable.
Let's extract it with the Powell procedure. First, use the drain on the hardened tumor.
Use the drain on the hardened tumor. The draining is complete. Use the scalpel to excise it. The tumor has been excised. Good job, Doctor. Don't ignore the other tumors, though.
Yeah, I kind of realized that it was too late by the time I realized where my health was at.
Without they.
Oh, sure, yeah, a little stigma. See this all the time, not a big deal.
We'll just have to open her up and observe it for ourselves.
Trauma Center, yeah, the Paula Panic.
That must be its...
We can't do it. The tissue itself looks...
Good job.
Okay, then let's continue this and drag the core out.
The core's been exposed. Use the laser to incinerate it. It's working. The core's being covered.
Is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
There is still tissue left inside the patient. Please drain it. Vitals are dropping. Is the tumor hardening?
Let's extract it with the Powell procedure. First, use the drain on the hardened tumor.
The draining is complete. Use this. The tumor has been excised. Good job, Doctor. Don't ignore the other tumors, though.
dropping?
All right, I gotta do that better. I don't feel as rushed here. I just need to formulate my strategy better.
We'll just have to open her up and observe it for ourselves. That must be its...
The tissue itself looks tight.
Good.
Okay, then let's continue this and drag the core out.
The core's been exposed. Use the laser to incinerate. It's working. The core's being covered by...
Is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
Vitals are dropping. There is still tissue left inside the patient.
Let's extract it with the PAL procedure. First, use the drain on the hardened tumor.
The draining is complete. Use the scalpel to excise it. Just a little more.
Vitals are dropping. Tissue is hardened? Did it split up?
Oh, good.
The tumor has been...
We can't use the drain. The core has to be in one of them. Use the drain to find out yet.
More of the tissue has been created. Drain it immediately.
Shit. Alright.
That's...
For Dr. Vaughn,
The exact nature...
We'll just have to open her up and observe it for ourselves. That must be its...
We can't do the tissue itself. Looks...
Good job.
Okay, then let's continue this and drag the core out. Is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
The core's been exposed. Use the laser to... It's working. The core's being covered by the tissue again. Please drain it. There is still tissue left inside the patient. Please drain it.
The remaining tissue is hardened?
Yeah, that's obviously what I wanted to do. Read my fucking mind. Jesus Christ.
We'll just have to open her up and observe it for ourselves. That must be its...
We can't... The tissue itself. It's...
Good job.
Okay, then let's continue this and drag the core out. Is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the...
The core's been exposed. Use the laser to... It's working. The core's being covered by the tissue again. Please drain it. There is still tissue left inside the patient. Please drain it.
The remaining tissue is hardened? Does it dry out over time? We'll just have to open her up and observe it for ourselves. That must be its...
We can't do it. The tissue itself looks... Okay, then let's continue this and drag the core out.
The core's been exposed. Use the laser. It's working. The core...
Is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
Vitals are dropping. There is still tissue left inside the patient.
Let's extract it with the PAL procedure. First, use the drain on the hardened tumor.
The remaining tissue is
Fucking
hardened?
seriously?
Does it dry out over time?
My ability to leave stuff with like 0.01% of its HP is remarkable.
We'll just have to open her up and observe it for ourselves. That must be its core.
We can't do it. The tissue itself looks hot.
Good job.
Okay, then let's continue this and drag the core out.
The core's been exposed. Use the laser to incinerate. It's working. The core's being cut.
Is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
There is still tissue left inside the patient. Please drain it. Just a little more.
Did it split up?
The core has to be in one of them.
Vitals are dropping. Is the tumor hardened? More of the tissue has been...
Let's extract it with the PAL procedure. First, use the drain on the hardened tumor.
Vitals are dry. Remaining tissue is hardened.
Use the drain on the
Fuck.
hardened tumor.
I kind of went all to shit all at once on me there.
That's it.
I was saying if you 100% this game, you're automatically licensed to practice medicine in Canada, or did I misunderstand that? No, I think you're right. I think that's correct.
The exact. We'll just have to open her up and observe it for ourselves.
It was bypass medical school. Fuck off. Fuck.
That must be its.
We can't do any. The tissue itself looks.
Good job.
Okay, then let's continue this and drag the core out.
The core's been exposed. Use the laser to... It's working. The core's being covered.
Is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
There is still tissue left inside the patient. Please drain it. Just a little more.
The remaining. Did it split up?
We can't use the drain. The core has to be in one of them. Use the drain to find it.
Good. I'm glad that happened.
Vitals are dropping?
I was like right there, god damn it.
That's it.
For Doc, with they.
We'll just have to open her up and observe it for ourselves. That must be its core.
We can't do anything. The tissue itself looks...
Good job.
Okay, then let's continue this and drag the core out.
The core's been exposed. Use the laser. It's working. The core's being covered.
Is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
There is still tissue left inside the patient. Please drain it.
The remaining tissue is hardened? Does it dry out over time?
We can't use the drain on the hardened tissue. Use the laser to soften it up.
Just a little more.
Did it split up?
Not yet. The core has to be in one of them. Use the drain to find it.
Vitals are dropping?
We did it. No presence of stigma can be detected. Let's treat the remaining cellular tissue. Now we can use the scalpel to detach it. The tissue has been detached. Extract it with a... The tissue has been extracted. It's dangerous to leave the pieces of cellular...
That was an amazing
You like
operation.
that?
Let's close her up and be finished.
We did another one. Oh yeah.
Deal with it. Somehow.
Hell yeah.
I hope
Sweet,
this is the
sweet
last
tissue
time we
drainage. Hell
perform an
yeah.
Operation in the dark.
We're finished. Great work,
We're
everyone.
finished. Alright, neat. Ooh, tissue hardened lesser than 5 times. No mistakes. I disagree. But... keep feeling like I'm getting good scores, but like 3,000. I feel like I have to get like at least a 4,000 to really get like a B or anything. So.
Stigma's mobility far exceeded our expectations.
Okay, well maybe all the
Great job
stigmas
treating
are
it.
like different from
I'm
each other.
glad you're with us.
Although I think later there's like a bunch of different
Would
ones
you
you have to
expect
deal with.
any
I
less
forget.
from Caduceus' own special
I don't
disease
remember any.
counteraction team?
We'll hold a conference on this case of stigma within the next few days. Of course, I'll need you to speak regarding today's operation and the patient's progress. Your report will also be forwarded to Health and Human Services, so please get started immediately.
Just give me a strong cup of Joe, and I'll crank it out.
Good. You know, there was no way we could have anticipated Stigma's metamorphosis. I was amazed at how well you adapted.
Oh, thanks.
I know you have the healing touch, but even
So I'm jealous. Is it?
I guess
This is
I'm just
oddly
lucky.
realistic to actual medicine. In that we try a particular surgery a bunch of times. Oh yeah, until we get it right. Yeah, and then repeat those steps. Yeah, show other steps. Well, yeah, you're right. Like I mean, that's why like you practice on cadavers and stuff. It's better than, you know. But I mean, even when you know, literally practicing your craft on live, well, not live people. I don't know. Let's see if we can power through chapter 3. See if my hands can
The results
handle
of
it.
the liver exam indicate
No
that the
cranking in the
patient has been
surgery.
making satisfactory
No deal.
progress. She seems to be recovering well, but it's unclear how this disease was transmitted in the first place.
I shudder to think how this was
We should
transmitted.
continue monitoring her for at least another month.
I see. Well, I think it's safe to say that the treatment was successful. How about the pathogen itself? What have we learned? And please keep it brief, Robert.
My pleasure. Although our analysis is only partially complete. First, the biopsy. Stigma did not match any known organism.
Well, that's good because you gave it a different name,
Meaning
or else you
it's
would have
new
called it, you know,
species, so we'll have to come up with a name for it.
C. diff or whatever.
So how about it, Dr. Everett? You'll be a grandfather one of these
What
days.
about stigma? What's wrong
My
with stigma?
son's only 12. All he thinks about is football.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll ask someone else.
Call it touchdown syndrome.
Now, regarding
Done.
the spectral analysis, our attempts to determine its structure resulted in failure.
What? How is that
Statue of Liberty
I've
Place
never
syndrome.
heard of that happening before.
We tried a different machine, but the outcome was the same. We screened for nucleic acid, proteins, glucose, lipids, and ATP.
Don't worry about all that
but there
stuff.
were no matches. Stigma consists of an organic compound that is completely foreign to us.
What? This will change the way we think about life itself.
Whoever is credited with its discovery will surely make history.
And that will be me.
From a medical perspective,
I
it's
mean, I'm
fortunate that
obviously a
stigma's
good guy.
infectivity is weak.
I mean,
We're trying to culture it, but so far there's no sign
you
of
can
growth
trust me.
or multiplication. It's going to be difficult to determine the means of infection as well.
This is more serious than we thought.
Madam Director, we have an emergency.
Leslie, we're in the middle of an
this patient has a
important
hangnail. Oh, those are
Deputy
bad.
Secretary Marshall has collapsed. He may have intraaxial hemorrhaging.
Hate when my axial hemorrhages. Especially the
George
intro one.
Marshall, from the Department of Homeland Security?
All right, let's adjourn the conference. Leslie, I want you to prep operating room 3 for him.
Not operating room 3.
Vaughn, Blaylock, you two will be performing the procedure.
That's the hardest operating room to operate from.
High-ranking government official?
I'll explain the details before the operation, so please go make the necessary preparations.
It's been 35 minutes since he collapsed. He's a 9 on the coma scale with mild tachypnea.
We're waiting on the CAT scan results, but it's most likely a case of subarachnoid hemorrhage.
Okay, so underneath the spider is bleeding. Got it.
This is his chart from his previous admittance. We performed deep brain stimulation to treat his dystonia.
Oh, it's a brain thing.
And he was able to recover from that. Incredible. Looks like the system's produced by Columba and Cornix, the same company that made Elena's pump.
Yes, it's now a subsidiary of Humani. If you have any questions about it, you can ask Isabella.
Director, what's this shadow here on the X-ray?
Oh, it's a stigma. Don't worry about it.
That. It's a hippocampus chip. We implanted it at his request.
What, he wanted his hippopotamus to go to school?
He didn't want to forget anything, so he opted to have his memory augmented. Huh. I assume
Brain
they're
chips,
keeping
eh?
it quiet. Do we need to worry about being in violation of state law?
We don't have time to discuss that. Now, the hematoma is far enough away from the electrodes, but take care when using the thrombolytic.
Okay, we'll head
Oh,
over
if
to
anyone
the
knows how to use a thrombolytic, it's me. Weight 128 pounds. Sub, underneath his spider hemorrhaging. Multiple aneurysms obstructing the blood flow. Treat the area and suture the blood vessels. Yeah,
These
okay,
are the
brain
results
surgery.
from
Got
the
it.
CT.
I'm sure this will
Please
be
take a
no
look.
problem.
A number of aneurysms have been detected.
It's brain
Some
surgery.
of the blood vessels have already burst and are hemorrhaging heavily inside the brain. First, we must clear the excess blood from the area. Then we need to treat the aneurysms. Remember, this is brain surgery. Please be extra careful when performing this operation.
No kidding.
Even a tiny mistake could debilitate his brain.
Yeah.
We better be careful.
will
This is gonna be
require
rough.
extreme delicacy and dexterity. We need to do our best.
How hard can brain surgery? I know, it can't be that bad. I mean, I've repasted my computer before. That's like basically the same thing.
All right, let's begin.
You can change the oil in your car. You can perform brain surgery.
Since we're operating on the brain, even the smallest mistake can be fatal. We'll have to be extremely careful.
There, we did it.
That bulge on the vein is the brain
Ew,
aneurysm.
let's talk to it.
Let's remove it before it bursts.
Okay, how?
I'm getting the sedative ready.
Okay.
Please inject it directly into the bulge in the vein. Let's detach it with the scalpel while the sedative is still working. The sedative's effect is worn off.
Oh, shit.
Please inject it again. The aneurysm has been detached. Please place it in the aneurysm has been removed. Please hold the vein with a forceps and connect it before it hemorrhages again. The vein has been reconnected. Please suture the vein together. We
Good.
are done treating
Perfect.
this brain aneurysm.
The test said there were multiple aneurysms, though.
Yeah, well, one of them's not.
There's a chance that any of these vessels will turn into aneurysms.
Yeah.
Have the magnification tool ready. Let's shift our viewpoint when necessary and treat the aneurysms when they appear.
There it is. Let's treat it
Okay,
before
where
it
is it?
bursts.
Okay.
There's more where we're not.
Okay, where
Once
are
we
they?
treat the ones in sight, we have to quickly change our focus.
Vitals are
An
dropping.
aneurysm has burst. Quickly, drain the blood and reconnect the vein.
I don't know. Oh, I need the suture. There. Possibly go.
Once you pick up the vein with a forceps, pull it straight toward the other end of the vein.
Come on now.
It's hemorrhaging. The blood needs to be drained.
Uh-huh. Like, am I not supposed to fucking connect these? Like, what was the problem the other 5 fucking times I tried? God damn it, this shit's frustrating. Yeah, last thing you want to do is actually connect the fucking veins with the forceps.
That's an...
Last thing you... God forbid you do that.
Since we're operating, we'll have to be extremely careful.
That bulb, let's remove it.
I'm getting the sedative ready. Please, let's detach it with a scalpel while the sedative is... The aneurysm has been detached. The aneurysm has been removed. Please hold the vein with a fork. The vein has been reconnected. Please suture the vein together. We're done treating this...
The test...
There's a chance. Let's shift.
There it is. Let's...
There's more where we're not looked. Once we treat the ones in sight, we have to quickly change our focus.
An aneurysm has burst. Quickly, drain the blood and reconnect the vein. It's hemorrhaging. The blood needs to be drained. Once you pick up the vein with a forceps, pull it straight toward the other end of the vein. An aneurysm seems to have burst outside of our current view. Use the magnification tool to find it. Situation's calmed down for now, but his vitals aren't stabilizing. Let's wait a moment and see what happens. Doctor, please hurry. If all of these burst at once...
Vitals are dropping.
The sedative's effect is worn off. Please inject it again.
Shit.
Please inject it into the bulging vein.
That's enough.
Fucking injecting the needle makes it explode. Suck my ass.
Since we'll have to be extremely careful.
That bolt, let's remove it.
I'm getting the sedative ready. Doctor, please, let's detach it with a scalpel while the sedative... The aneurysm has been detached. The aneurysm has been... Please hold the vein with a... Once you pick up the vein has been reconnected. Please suture the vein together. We're done treating...
The test said there...
There's a let's ship.
There it is.
Once we treat the ones in sight, we have to quickly change our focus.
An aneurysm has burst. Quickly, drain the blood and reconnect the vein. It's hemorrhaging.
Stop it.
Blood needs to be drained.
Go the direction I want.
Use the magnification tool to find it. The sedative's effect is worn off. Please inject it again.
Vitals are dropping?
How you doing, David? RCD. Taking one look at this character design, tell right off the bat. Yeah, oh, it's an Atlus game. You know damn right.
Let's wait a moment and see what happens. Doctor, please hurry. If all of these burst at once...
Not yet.
Vitals are dropping?
Great.
much time.
His vitals are stabilizing.
Okay.
It looks like it's finally over.
Get home with your... Oh, your PS5. Nice, David. Going to bed. Good night. All right, Flamstrut. Thanks for stopping in. You have a good night.
You're done here. Excellent work.
We have to suture up his brain? No, okay, we're good. All right, good. I find it, like, and I'm getting 3,000 points here too, but I guess it's just there's more stuff to do. And I probably need like 5,000 for a B here, or 4,000 for the other ones or whatever. Time for your boy to sleep, keep kicking ass, see you around. All right, Thomas O'Mahony, thanks for stopping in. Have a good sleep. Thank you, KJ.
Columba and Cornix's
Did you get anything for your PS5 yet, David?
Cutting edge, but it won't be long.
So I think we have one more
to the general public.
Surgery to do,
Like
and that will tidy up this
Professor
chapter.
Wilkins had one.
If so, I will...
Feeling?
I have to at least take a day off from this game, because my hands just can't take it. I can't take another day of this in a row, like I need to break this up with something else. I don't know what yet, I'll figure that out tomorrow.
Even that one patient who was transferred here had Syntex Q heme blood. I was using artificial blood with my test mouse too. I wonder if there's a
I
connection.
gotta say though, even though I raged this game a bit, like it's a very satisfying game to...
Dr. Vaughn,
like, unlike a lot of
you for a moment?
stuff, like hard challenges I do these days, a lot of them I get done them and I'm like, I don't even feel accomplished having done it. I don't get that with this. Like, I actually feel satisfied every time I finish a challenge.
Of course.
I think part of it is I don't feel like any of these challenges in this game is like a foregone conclusion that if I throw myself at it enough, I'll get through it. Whereas I feel that way about most other games that I play. It's like, that's not a big deal. I'm just going to beat it if I play it for 4 hours straight, this one level. Like, I know I'll do it, it's just... So I'm not, like, satisfied when I do it. I'm just more annoyed how long it takes me. Whereas this game, it's,
Since he was brought here
I don't feel that way.
Cerebral ischemia was kept to a
Like, I
minimum.
actually feel accomplished when
And there
I
are no signs
finish
of
a
severe
mission.
paralysis, so we shouldn't have to worry about any after effects.
So that's nice, at least.
We can't
Actually
use the
getting, like, a
MRI,
high
so
to go
we'll
with the
take
low.
another
You know?
CAT scan tomorrow. Will you
Oh, it
be
came with
advising on
Horizon.
his
Okay,
rehab,
nice.
ma'am?
And you have Cyberpunk. Good. But no games other than that.
Yes.
I liked
will.
Horizon Forbidden West from what I played of it.
I also
I'd like to
need
play more of it,
administer a
but, like,
personality test. Because of his
I
impact,
just don't have the spare
he must
time.
be closely monitored.
I don't have the spare time. I don't think
Sad,
it's a good game
Such a
for me to
talented man.
stream. I'm not
Yeah,
saying it's a
I feel
bad
sorry
game.
for
I
the
just
guy.
don't think I'm a good host for it.
But I'd like to leave him in the hands of the others so I can concentrate on Stigma.
Agreed.
Like, unless I had, like, an entire news broadcast to go with it. Chicken masala,
And
bitches.
Dr. Vaughn?
Yeah, can you yeah. Can you imagine a real surgeon raging at surgery? That's fucking bullshit.
It's a shame that
That
you
should
feel
have
the
worked.
need to keep secrets from us.
I'm sure it's
But I'm
happened.
hoping that will change.
Want to try Horizon Forbidden
What
East?
makes you
That
say
should be the
that?
next one to come out.
Your cutaneous muscles seem a little more tense
Horizon
than normal.
Permitted East. Stigma
I'm
and
out of
Alien
practice when it
Parasite or
comes to reading
something.
Faces. Was my assessment accurate?
The best that we can tell, I don't know. I'm not sure if they
You're a
ever
critical
tell you
part of
where
the
it came
Caduceus
from or
team.
not. Either Disgaea or Bloodstained. I could maybe play
I hope
Bloodstained
you're not thinking of leaving.
this Halloween season.
Of course not.
One of them. Oh, that was actually the last one. Okay, good. Neat. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do this till failure. Just because it'll annoy me that there's no score here. I mean, that's like most games. I was supposed to play Star Ocean 2 5 years ago. I don't operate under normal time. So if I don't do this, I don't exactly care. This is a gallbladder, isn't it? No? What the hell am I doing right now? Patching up some tumors, I guess. Well, good enough. The stitching. It's kind of hard to do the stitching quickly, like, not like a total butcher. Anyway, that's all I wanted. I just wanted a score there. I don't really want to finish it. I like that heart massage mechanic. The heart massage unto itself wasn't the issue. It was everything else that was the issue. Well, there we go. I wasn't actually expecting that brain aneurysm one to be like the fun. I was expecting it to go up to 3.6. But I guess that just went up to 2.5, and this was 1.6, so 2.5, 3.5, so I don't know how far along 4 will go. But I should probably take this opportunity to give my hands a break and end the stream. We did wind up going about 4 hours, so no complaints there. I'm probably not going to stream this game tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I definitely need to let my hands rest, though. I need to give myself at least a day. Play something else. Maybe I could actually play Donkey Kong Country. I might be more in the mood for that now. We'll see. But I'm going to end the stream for now, so I want to thank you all so very much for joining for Trauma Center New Blood. I'm wondering if the next episode will be the finale. I can't remember how many chapters are in this game or not. I wouldn't be surprised if there's only like two more or so. Yeah, David, I started early tonight and I went a little later than yesterday because this game is I would keep playing, but like this game is so hard on my hands. I really gotta let them rest. So thanks again, don't forget the lard, and I'll see you for the next one. Whatever it is I play next, so I'll see you next time. Don't forget the lard if I forgot to mention that. An ounce of lard today will make your doctor happy or something like that.